Yeah, no doubt. We live right now. We getting ready to get busy. We getting ready to get down right now. You know what I mean? So look, we getting ready to start off. So I don't want to waste no time. Peace to the gods. It's already April 2nd. You know, today's math is wisdom. Okay, so understand wisdom is your manifestation of your knowledge. One way and etc. Actions to wise to dome that's symbolic to the black woman womb. Feel moment of earth. You know what I mean? So wisdom, wise words spoken. Your wisdom is your woman. You know what I mean? Wisdom is what you come from when your mind, when you building. That's what we building on today's mathematics. Number two, that's wisdom. And right now, I want to get ready and introduce a special ill guest tonight. You know what I mean? It's going down, y'all. It's about to be nice. So everybody that's on Blog Talk Radio, to all y'all that's chiming in, that's coming in to YouTube. We live. I got my brother DJ K Rock, pioneer, legend. You know him from holding it down with MC Lyte, Paper Thin. I could go on for mad list of albums. DJ K Rock, I got the beautiful female coming through, Rhapsody, the original Rhapsody. I got the young brother K.O. Kano coming in. I got my brother Mark Live, Mark Rippin, Raw Breed, AOD. We in the house tonight. But tonight, I want to bring to y'all my brother DJ K Rock. And damn it, I ain't even got the applause button. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Music, where the music? Yeah. What it do? What's popping, man?
DJ K Rock, thank you, brother, for the opportunity, man. Thank you. And I'm so motherfucking hyped, man. I'm gonna have to calm down and just go ahead, DJ K Rock. Blow up the world.
Calm down.
Talk to us.
Don't calm down. Be you, man. That's all you can do is be you. If you're not hyped, how you gonna get everybody else on the show hyped? You know what I'm saying? The host gotta hold it down,
No doubt. Know the ledge. Peace. Sure. Yeah, that's right. K Rock, talk to us before I get into my questions or what have you. You DJ, well, you know what? No, let me do this. When did you and MC Lyte, when did y'all meet? Where you from? I know I seen the state you're from, but I thought you was from BK. Maybe you are, but just give us history, DJ K Rock, MC Lyte. How did y'all meet? How did it work out?
I'm gonna break it down from the beginning because we met back, I want to say maybe 86, maybe 86, something like that. Milk and Giz, Milk was like my boy, Giz is my boy, Audio 2, top billing, Milk is chilling, top billing. We used to hang.
Classic.
We used to hang in, around the neighborhood in Staten Island. I'm originally from Staten Island, So when Milk and Giz, moved over from Brooklyn to Staten Island, and they wanted to open up a record label, that's what their pops did. They opened up First Priority Music. K Swift, I believe it's K Swift, brought MC Lyte over. And she was the first woman to, First Priority Music. And basically Milk was like, yo, I got a DJ, K-Rock, Right. So, I came over, he called me, he told me to come over. We met, we talked. I took over to my house so we could listen to some beats and stuff like that. And she was like, yo, who's a Moorer? I was like, yo, I am. She was like, what? I'm a Moorer. I was like, word? Let's find out we family down the line. So we did some investigation and stuff like that, So, our name, my name is not like a Robinson or a Jones, you know what I'm saying? So if you are more with that extra R on there, you got to be related, you know what I'm saying? So we've been rocking, for 30 plus years now, ever since, and it's been nothing but fun, you know what I mean? It's a good thing to go out there and entertain the people and see people reciting your words and and really into your show. We put on a hell of a show. You follow what I'm saying? We get out there, and you know, she was hanging with all the men, you know, because you got to remember back in the days, it was just Salt and Pepper, Roxanne Shante, you know, MC Lyte, you know. So, you know, who's on the bill with most of these men, you know, MCs with Rakim and KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane and Milk and Giz, you know what I'm saying? Lyte. You know, so we had to go out there and represent it, you know, and really show them that, yo, we can put on a show as well. You know what I'm saying? So 30 plus years, we still here. You know, my girl Lyte, you know, she's, you know, voice of everything on TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Top, you know, Grammy, BT, everything. The list goes on. You know, now she got her own show and stuff like that. But K-Rock is chilling, man. You know, K-Rock is still doing his thing, still doing parties, still doing clubs, still doing, you know, industry parties. You know, managing a few groups, just, you know, just living good, you know, just living good. That's it.
No doubt. Hey, I want to say real quick before we finish up, for the 4 people that's watching, I know we got more people coming, but I need y'all to hit the like button. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also, you see the Cash App right there. I don't give a damn. Send a brother 75 cents, $1. I don't give a damn what it is. Show love. I'm really trying to do my thing. I was saying earlier, I'm not a real YouTuber like that. I'm still getting my foot wet, but I'm so happy that the Lord blessed me that I could, you know, reach out to my brother DJ K-Rock, reached out to Master Ace, Lil Dap, Group Home, brothers who showed me love, and I'm coming up in the game, not only as a producer, but MC. And shout out to my brother Mark Live. Mark Live gave a brother a chance, but tonight we gonna keep flying this off. Now, before I go back into more questions to you, DJ K-Rock, I wanna throw some light to my youngin right here, K.O. Kano.
What up, though?
What's new, Kano? What's poppin', man? Peace.
Well, first and foremost, man, like I said, thank you for having me on here, man. It's a blessing to be on here. First and foremost, with legends up in here, you heard me? Just keeping it all the way real. But to everybody, the last time I was on here, I used to go by the real young Kano, you heard me? But now I switched up. I'm older now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm K.O. Kano. That means I'm evolving from a boy to a man, maturing and seeking knowledge and getting wisdom, getting my mind right, you heard me? So that's why I changed up the name. But for me, I'm just getting back in the swing of things. I'm making music, recording, writing songs, and producing records myself. So I'm doing a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? Just getting my foot in the door once again. So you know what I'm saying? Once again, it's on with me. You heard me?
Nice. Yeah. So what's the new single? What's the new joint?
Well, I put it out already. It's been about a month. I'm working on other new music, but the latest single that I put out, you know, paying homage to the Notorious B.I.G. What's Beef. You heard me making my own version, my own records. You heard, man. It's nice. Fire. Dig. So y'all check it out on all streaming sites on SoundCloud. Doing well on SoundCloud. Getting numbers up on Spotify, Apple Music, and all that right now.
All right, salute. Mark Live. I'm gonna let you go ahead and holler at you can holler at Kano, and definitely you got something you want to holler at.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You the co-host, son. Go
ahead.
I
just want to definitely, you know, big y'all up for you know, coming on the platform and you know, sharing what y'all doing, and just, you know, Kano, y'all just chiming in. And yeah, K-Rock, man, you know, big fan of what y'all did, you know, Audio 2, and you know, y'all was like one of the first groups to really have your own independent label through Major.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that must have been just starting off. How was that coming into the game, and y'all having that big Atlantic Records deal out, you know, would have
man, it definitely was a blessing. You know, we toured. We toured with a lot of people all across the country, you know. Just being able to be a young brother at that time, you know, and traveling overseas is something like, whoa, you never met. You know and then to meet different other people overseas, you know, that really listen to the music. You don't really know how much you are loved until you go overseas. Europe, you know, they listen to us hard, you know,
Right.
from the States. So, you know, to have a major label that's able to distribute your music all across the country, you know, all across the world, you know, is definitely a blessing, you know, to when you get to that state, or when you get to that country, and everybody's like showing you love, that's just a real that's a real thing right there, man. That's a feeling, you know.
No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So I gotta ask you, who produced Top Billin'? Who chopped those drums up?
Oh, Milk and, you know, Milk and Giz did that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
What did they use? They use that. They use the
Daddy,
SP12 on
yo,
it.
you know.
Hello?
Yo, you there?
I think he froze.
Yeah, screenshot had froze up.
You got to repeat yourself because it kind of lagged, real, you know. So.
Oh yeah. Because you froze a little bit. Yeah, the thing froze. No, I said, did they use what equipment did they use? Like, did they use the SP1200? Did they use
Yo, if I'm not mistaken, Milk used like the Alessis drum machine,
Ooh,
sample machine, the sequencer. He had a foot pedal. He had a 4-track. He had a sampler, and you know, pretty much I was one of the first cats that heard the joint, because when he did it, he called me over. He said, "Yo, K, come listen to this beat that I just did."
wow.
So I lived about 2 houses away from Milk, and came over. He played it. We was in the basement chilling. He played it. I was like, "Yo, hard."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's one of the most amazing drum sequences in hip hop history.
You know where the drums and stuff came from.
That's impeach the president.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, he chopped it up so lovely that he made it his own. And you know, so many people have sampled that record.
Yeah.
And when he said that in his song, "Milk is chilling, Giz is chilling." What more can I say? Top Billin'?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Giz is getting. You know, so they really put a song out there, a classic song that's forever gonna be classic and sampled.
Yeah.
Hey, K-Rock, what part of Staten Island y'all from? Like, what part of the island?
I'm from, well, I was born in Manus Harbor, but when I was 6, I left there and I went to Park Hill. So I've been around the whole Woo and the whole 9. Went to school with them.
So you know Hodge and them KMC, UMCs.
All of them, you know, they from Stapleton. I think they was from Stapleton, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But
okay. I asked you because I used to be out in West Brighton.
Yeah.
I used to be out in
West
Brighton and all that.
You know, but you know what a lot of people don't know is a lot of talent, a lot of stars came out of Staten Island. And a lot of actors, singers that you would never think that they was born and it was from Staten Island. So
wait, let me ask you this, DJ K-Rock. I was bugging when I saw. Okay, where you at right now? Like, well,
I'm in Mobile, Alabama, man. I got to Staten Island and moved down to the dirty.
Yes. See, that's the thing that pushed my wig back. I'm like, Alabama. I'm like, yo, send that from BK. So give us the. I know you just said what you said, but give us the little bit of history from New York to Alabama.
Check this out. Everybody's family, you know, you got somebody that's from the South. So, you know, my parents, you know, they were young. They was 19, and they moved out of Alabama to move to New York to, you know, establish a better life, you know, and start their family somewhere else than down here in Alabama. So, you know, my mom and pops, we had a family of 4, you know. They retired and they moved back because, you know, living in New York is ridiculous right now. You know what I'm saying? So about 20 years ago, my pop, well, say by 92, 93, my pops moved back after he retired, and my mom's And for about 8 years, he was asking me, yo, you should move down south. You should move down south. And I was like, nah, not right now. You know, I got some businesses I'm doing. I'm working with artists, had my company Fingers Entertainment going on, had a couple of artists. We were doing our thing. You know, we was doing shows. You know, we were making some things happen. But you know what? After a while, I started thinking about it. I said, it's time to go. New York is getting too hot right now. You know, and I said, it's time to make that move. So I moved my family at the time, you know, down here, and been down here ever since 1999. You know, yeah, man.
Okay.
You know, but,
so no doubt. Thank you on that history. Now let's talk about your album, your sister's album. Who the production? Well, the production, the scratch, and I assume you did all of the cuts and scratches.
Did all the scratching. Milk did a lot of production. Kids did a lot of production. Casey from the Alliance, you know, did a lot of the productionists too. The Doc, DOC, not the Doc, the Diggy Doc, but Doc, right. You know, production. You know, a couple of people did some production on that album to make it hot, but you know, pretty much that's about it. Those couple of people. It might be a little bit more, but you know, hey, you talking about 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now I'm not gonna ask you right now. You don't remember me. It's cool. You don't have to, but I'm gonna ask you about a certain artist, and you ain't gotta speak right now. He had my favorite joint, 1990. Who's the master? But wait, don't say nothing now. I'm gonna come back because I inboxed you a while ago and you told me a little something, but I'm gonna ask you later. So we gonna keep this on you. Now I want to ask you something else. Then Mark can ask you. Then I'm gonna holler back at KOKO. Yo, Rhapsody, come through. We waiting on you. Tell me about the beginning. Like what was like the first joint before the world heard, you know, your first album with Lyte, but what was the first joint sizzling New York City before it bursted out, you know, throughout the world?
Well, you know, the first joint was Crammed to Understand You. Just like a test, just like a test. I crammed to understand you.
Crazy, yeah. Classic.
That's a classic that I be trying to get her to do in the shows, you know what I'm saying? So people know the history, you know, because if you are hip hop and you come to our show, you know what Crammed to Understand You is. So, and then it went from Paper Thin to Light as a Rock, Cha Cha Cha, Stop Look and Listen, When in Love, Eyes of the Soul, you know, Roughneck. I'm gonna stop right there.
Hot damn ho, here we go again.
Exactly.
Ooh, that shit is forever the hardest. That's one of the hardest records, female or male. Like that shit, my man. Cause I've been, you know, I've been rapping with Ice-T for 24 years. Nice. So I do every show with Ice-T. I've been on stage with him for 24 years. And his right-hand man, now they Crips, you know, they grew up South Central Crips. And they used to have beat battles in South Central back in the 80s. So everybody would have their Jeeps piped out with the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci, tops off, rolling down Crenshaw with the system. And it was like, you get down to the square and it's like, who got the loudest shit and who got that record that's gonna rattle the block. And my partner, Shawnee Sean in Rhyme Syndicate, he said, Mark, I would play that MC Lyte album. And when we would get down to Crenshaw and Imperial, that shit would blow all the cars away. That hot damn ho, here we go again. So I'm like, that was like, y'all really did, like Lyte really was rhyming crazy, you know, in the beginning. Oh, yeah. And, you know, yeah.
Well, you know, the real hip hoppers, the real rappers, You know what I mean? From the 80s, from the 90s, you know,
Yeah.
the you know, late 90s. And then, you know, you have rap and then you got hip hop. Saying there is a difference. You got real hip hop and you got rap.
Right.
So, you know, I'm gonna leave that right there. That's another topic right there.
Indeed.
Yeah. Hey, K.O. Kano.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you not, are you familiar with MC Lyte?
Yeah, I'm familiar with MC Lyte. I'm definitely familiar with MC Lyte. She a legend in the game
doubt,
too.
The joints that you familiar or you heard, that's your man right up under you, DJ K-Rock. Yo, that's the classics.
Hey, he legend, man.
Need
legend.
to like listen to, son.
Yeah, like I said, though, this group that is up in here right now is full of legends, man. I gotta tip my hat up to the legends up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be an MC that I am today if it wasn't for the individuals that paved the way, and y'all are the ones that paved the way for artists like myself. So I appreciate being on here. You heard me? And that's just being real talk.
Where you from, my brother?
So
where you from?
I'm from the NO 504.
That's slang. I hit a slang. Yeah. You know, a lot of people down here think that New Yorkers is from, you know, the NO. You know what I'm saying? Because of the slang. Our slangs are sort of similar, but y'all got that slang. You know what I'm saying? The way y'all say
you know
what I mean?
Yeah, we got that down here, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, just like, okay, I got a homeboy that's from Brooklyn, right? You know what I'm saying? And he like is a big Master P fan. You know what I'm saying? Master P, Silk the Shocker, you know, C Murda fan. You know what I'm saying? And I tell him all the time, man, down here we grew up on a lot of New York. You see, for me, I listen to a lot of Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Method Man is like one of my favorite artists out there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Method Man. You know what I'm saying? Jizza, Inspector Deck. Those are like my favorite artists that was in Wu-Tang for sure. And listening to the Notorious B.I.G. You know, from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Ill out scratch.
Ill out scratch, yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to butcher the name. I used to listen to them a lot, you know, that group, you know what I'm saying, where my homies, that was a fire record for me. So I listen to a lot of East Coast music, you know what I'm saying? And the music that is out today, you know, I don't really listen to like that, but I listen to more like the 90s and some of the 80s and some of the 2000s, but mainly into the 90s. I feel like the 90s, you know what I'm saying, really like took hip hop to another level, you know what I'm saying? Like Nas too, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, you know what I can say to you, K.O. Kano, your parents or someone that's older, they taught you well, they gave you the knowledge of this music. So, yo, you get the utmost respect. Hey, DJ K-Rock.
See,
no doubt. I will continue throughout the show because I really want to know more history with you and MC Lyte. But let's switch it over and talk about DJ K-Rock without MC Lyte. Tell us what you got going on. Who are you? How did you first get started way before you met MC Lyte? What was you doing in your world?
Well, in my world, like I said, before the MC Lytes, you know, I was rocking the house parties in the basement. Milk, Giz, we, you know, had a MC battles in my basement, DJ battles in my basement. You know, I've been DJing since '84. You know, my collection, you know, was ridiculous as far as music is concerned, because I wasn't just a hip hop DJ. I played jazz. I played, you know, classic house music. You know, I played down south, you know, booty shaking stuff. You know, a classic, a real DJ would know how to rock a party in any atmosphere. You know, and be able to, you know, rock on you know, for in any state. You know,
you kind of echoing.
What you got to do. Just basically K-Rock right now, from then to now, K-Rock has been, you know, managing different groups. I got my own entertainment company, which is called Rock Smooth Entertainment. Working with a nice female rapper right now out of Virginia. Her name is Nay Loading. You know, she's straight up. She's dope. You know, she's like 19 years old, and she's on Instagram under Nay Loading. I think it's NAE LOADING. Check her out. She's real dope on Instagram. But she's coming up. I'm kind of guiding her and directing her, you know what I mean, to really perfect her craft and really, you know, put her out there, you know. But also your boy's a baker too. I do.
Oh wow.
Bake, you know what I'm saying? And I'm fire on that oven, you know.
Oh,
wait, hold on a minute. Rhapsody, salute to you. But before we get to you, Rhapsody, hold up. Wait, DJ K-Rock. Wait a minute. You got a female MC and you in the kitchen, you baking?
Yes, sir, man. I'm killing them. The red velvet cakes, the pound cakes, the Italian creams, cookies, Rice Krispie treats, you know, Coca-Cola cakes. What? Donuts? What?
Damn.
So wait a minute. Hey,
whatever
DJ
you want.
K-Rock. So we got a day for DJing. We got a day for baking, and we got a day for managing. Yo,
you gotta know how to, you know, even out the time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, do what you do what you love.
Yeah.
Music is my love. You know, it's my hobby. You know, I'm turntables in a minute and do what I do. You know, hey, your boy can still, you know, get busy on them turntables too.
Right.
You know, that's a craft that, you know, a real DJ don't ever, you know, forget. You know, it's in my blood. You know, blood. You know, just like an MC, love to MC, love to tell storylines and stuff. You know, I'm a DJ. I love to play them records and make it work, make it mix. Keep going. You know,
for sure.
Hey K, do you play out down in Mobile? Do you play parties down there?
Yeah, I play down here, but a lot of times I play out of town. You know, I play mostly out of town, but
right.
I mean, you know, hey, they got the money. We talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Down to the NO. I know my man KLC. You know, from you know, that's the master beat production guy for, you know, they did all the hot stuff for Mia X under No Limit and everything. You know, so trying to get down there with him, you know, to kind of do some stuff and come back out and parties and stuff too. So yeah, man, I don't know where you at. If you still down there in New Orleans, definitely we can link up because you're only about an hour and 45 minutes away. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah, say less. I'm
hey,
down
yo,
to work.
check this out. For everybody that's in Blog Talk Radio, do not, I repeat, please do not call the Blog Talk number that's on the site. That site number's kind of bugged out. I need y'all to give me a call on my personal joint right here in the lab. Hit me at 718-650-3183. 718-650-3183. Blog Talk. And also, if anybody want to give a phone call, that same number to the people that's watching here on YouTube. I'm going to hit you again, 718-650-3180. Call me on the personal joint. You can talk to DJ K-Rock. If you got something you want to holler and give some pointers to our youngin' K.O. Kano, you want to talk to Mark Live, let's get it in. So with that being said, Mark Live, K.O. Kano, DJ K-Rock, I want to bring in the lovely Rhapsody. This is the original black female from the Boogie Down Brizonks. She calls herself Rhapsody Autumn. She's dope. She's ill. Already checked the joint out. She's the original Rhapsody. And you know I got a lot of questions that I want to ask you as well as my co-host Mark Live. He's here with me. K-Rock may want to ask something or what have you. Rhapsody. I just want to dig on in, but before I ask that question, Rhapsody, I'm gonna go ahead and let you talk to the people. Tell them who you are. Why are you the motherfucking original female Rhapsody? Go ahead and blast off. Let's go. Peace.
What up? What up? What up? What up? BX, what up? 5 boroughs, you know what I'm saying? I'm original because we got put on when it wasn't easy to get put on. You know what I mean? Like now everybody a star. Instagram, every nigga a star. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they done skipped the real niggas that actually was out there and doing shit. We from the early 90s. We was the big women that first big female black women on the screen getting a fucking the principal part in the video because they never wanted to put the light on the big girl. So I was known as the big girl. I had just known for my ass. My ass is huge. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But I didn't create it. I mean, I didn't make it that way. God did that. You know? So everybody out here creating asses and bodies like I had in 1982, 85, 86, 90s, 2000s. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, where's my fucking props? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, we had to take the heat. Motherfuckers was screaming and mad, like, ew, bitch, bro. Like, and it's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I ain't know what was going on. Come to find out, after the 90s hit, come 2000, everybody want to shoot shit in their ass. So I'm like, look, don't look at me and be mad because you think I had to shoot my ass up. My shit is real. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, but on the icon type shit, my sister and I were the first black females from the Bronx to be able to get into a live video with brand new Heavies in 1994. We did the VMA Awards with Snoop Dogg in 1994 when he did Murder Was the Case. We was on stage. We got to meet him and Ricky Harris previous to doing that when we were all practicing to get it done. I'm a hip hop hook writer. Pretty much based. I'm a jazz singer. Roots, straight jazz, raised with jazz, classically trained. I went to LaGuardia High School, the arts fame. I want to live forever type shit. And
no, wait a minute. Pause a minute. Pause a minute.
So much. I can't
pause a minute. This is the thing. This is the thing that I'm getting on Blog Talk Radio because I'm looking right now. Right. Now, I did explain to y'all the original Rhapsody. Someone just said, oh, that's not Rhapsody. I want you, don't disrespect. I understand. I hear you. My man, his name is June 17. June 17. Hold on, listen. I'm going to ask the question. Rhapsody, can you tell the people the difference in the name? Because there's another female named Rhapsody. And you're the original Rhapsody. And I know you told me similar, when we talked a while ago, but I want you to break down who you are versus the other female that makes you original.
Right. I was born in 1972. Number one, my name is spelled with an H. She came into the game on a higher level, younger after me, but I never went as far as she did. So props to Rhapsody with the Rapsody. I'm the original Rhapsody, who is a 360-degree entertainer. I'm not just a female rapper. I am a singer. I am a writer. I'm a comedian. I'm a hip hop hook writer. Been there for 20-something odd years. Did a little jumping on the mic. My little verses got some little hot shit popping when I get a little nice, get my blunt on, you know what I mean? But outside of that, I wouldn't call myself like a Latifah or battle on Rhapsody. I do my thing. I can get my shit off. My shit sound good. But I don't consider myself just one type of entertainer. I'm 360 degrees. I dance, I sing, I rap, I write, hip hop hook writer, comedian, and I'm just sexy. And it's real.
DJ K-Rock, I got a question from you from June 17. This is from Blog Talk Radio. I don't know your age, son, but it looked like I'm talking to June 17. You look like you probably older. He said he remembers in 1987 when you and MC Lyte came to Europe, and he said he remembers meeting you, and he said he has this, which I got the vinyl paper thin. You signed the autograph. He wants to know if you willing to come back. He said he knows you not, you doing your thing, but he wants to know will you come over to Europe and do a show.
Yeah, just tell them to hit me up, the real DJ K Rock on my Instagram, and we'll talk about it. Set that up.
Probably
and
see if we can make that happen.
Okay, yeah, that's from June. This is on Blog Talk Radio. His name is June 17.
Right.
And I got another guy. This is my man David. Yo, salute, David. He said that he likes the first album, but he said he thought that you was doing the scratches on Audio's 2 second album.
No,
he said he thought he saw DJ K. This is my man David. I thought you scratched. I thought you scratched on Audio 2's second album. Go ahead, DJ K. Rock.
No, I didn't do any scratching on Audio 2's album. You got to remember, Giz is a DJ, so Giz did up most of the scratching, or Milk did some scratching as well too. So no,
Milk is chilling.
That's it. So no, I didn't do any scratching on none of Top Billing, none of Audio 2's album.
The Audio 2.
Damn, I just learned something. You said Milk D was scratch. He's MCing and scratch. See, that's what I'm saying. They was doing it back then.
Milk and DJ, he was DJ. We all, were getting down. We like having a party. Before any rap label, we were doing the house parties and everything. So, yeah, Milk can get down too on the turntables too.
Oh shit, no doubt. I got a question for you, Rhapsody, female name, Tamika Queen. She said, are you willing to battle? Like, are you a female battle MC or Feemcee?
Nah, I'm way beyond that. I'm way past that. I'm an icon. I'm somebody that don't even compete no more. I don't go up against anyone. I'm here to show that, you know what was funny? I was watching Jamie Foxx and Snoop Dogg do some TV show, a talk show that they got going on. And when Jamie said, back then in the 90s when we first met, me and you, Snoop, blah, 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 he said that's when you was really on. You know what I mean? That's how niggas was really on. So I come from the time when motherfuckers couldn't get on like I get on. Don't compare me to Lizzo. She doing her thing, God bless her. But imitation went way beyond flattery. She's not the same. We not the same. You know what I mean? So to answer homegirl, I'm not in that mode of a battle. I'm 50 now. I'm chilling. I did my work. I paid my dues. I'm here to just reap the benefits that missed me on the way to fuck up. They want to give it all to the plastic bitches. Come give it to the original motherfuckers that paved the way for that shit.
No doubt. Hey, More Live, you my co-host, man. Let me fall back. Go ahead and ask some questions.
Yeah. So Rhapsody, much respect. Thank you for coming on the platform. Blessing us with your presence. So are you working with producers in the Bronx on new music and new stuff, whether it's like jazz or R&B or like?
The last thing I was doing the most was when I was doing my comedy about 5-6 years ago. I started hitting it hard. I was doing it for 20 years. Over the past 20 years, I started in New York doing it with Talent and Gerald Kelly, and went to California, started a nice little crew. That's all I was pretty much doing for a while. But I got 3 children. I have a 30-year-old daughter who's married now. Her name is Rhapsody Jr. She lives in Tampa, Florida, with her wife, Lisetti. And I have 2 kids left, my 12 and 14-year-old. I have a 14-year-old son who's like 6'1", and my 12-year-old that's left. So I spent most time just dealing with them. I would jump in and out of the game, but I didn't want to, it's like you got to say fuck the kids if you want to really blow up. And I spent most of my life raising kids. So I jumped in and out, did a little bit. People know who I am. The right people know who I am. And people like Radar right there recognize the real just by seeing stories and just seeing me posting shit and was like, who are you? Really? Like, because you can tell I'm somebody. So, it ain't, I'm not working with any producers now. Last time I worked with a producer maybe on my jazz, hasn't been a long time. That's what I want to come back to. I want to get back into the jazz and singing because that's my foundation. I want to do like a Sarah Vaughan tribute. I can handle that.
That's
you don't hear that. So, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm not working with anybody in the Bronx. I live in Las Vegas now, so I haven't been back to the Bronx in about 10 years.
Wow. I want to ask you, what do you think about the female rappers today, like the Cardi B's, the Doja Cats, and what do you think of what they're doing and how they're representing the craft that you created with younger, with the
younger
version. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say that I created the craft. The craft was created around me. I grew up in the Bronx around when Grandmaster Caz and Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 and Curtis Blow came out. I grew up right there. I know my sister, who was about 7 years older than me, she's 57. She's the one supposed to jump on. I don't know where the hell she at. But she dated Caz for a minute. We met a lot for a minute, and we still friends. We all still friends. But I say the females, I'm saying big up to everybody. Get your money, do what you gotta do. I like certain things Cardi B does. She's very funny, but this is a new time and a new space. So I don't wanna be like, oh, these chicks is whack. They're not whack. They doing what they doing for their time. So all I know is what I brought to the game was learned from what was around me, hearing that roots from Sugar Hill Gang, all those beats and the Ultramagnetic MCs, Chris, BDP, you know what I'm saying? All of that shaped everything that I do, So when 1990, I got with 2 brothers, Shakur and Jason Cousins, and we became a group called what you call Black Plague. And I wrote a lot of hooks for those songs we did. It's some of the greatest songs you never heard. But I sang on the hook. Wrote hip hop hooks. I remember one. It was like, "What niggas want, your niggas gotta pay for. Hit the door, these bitches better lay for you. Split these bitches with thick games and trick. Get up on it, nigga. You can't deal with it. Big stunner, young gunner, get the quickness." Yeah, shit like that. That's the type of shit I would be, and it'd be like on some classical shit. It was like 3 voices. What niggas want, So I had that background to be able to give you the harmonies and all of that with that. So singing is what I love the most, and that just became part of everything. So when I got with them, we was fucking around, and we almost got put on through the Hit Factory. I know you know about the Hit Factory. Yeah, that was the biggest studio in New York City at the time. And one of the guys that I worked with was dating the daughter that owned that whole company. And unfortunately, everything went down the drain. But she did get us in to meet with
Let me jump in real quick. Because your history is insane, Rhapsody. Now we got DJ K-Rock, right? Now I only say that. I'm only saying that. Here's my point. I'm saying that because of this. Hearing your history, that you being an MC representing the BX. Now DJ K-Rock, you remember Brooklyn versus the Bronx versus Brooklyn. Rhapsody, have you ever had a chance, like with your history, have you ever had a chance to meet MC Lyte? or have you ever like
No.
been around where she was and you know y'all collide? Not on no beef. I'm just saying, have y'all
No,
ever
no.
In the same
crossed that
spaces,
path?
right?
No. My sister probably would have been more in that space because see, since I'm a little bit younger, I came up a little bit later, so I kind of missed the '74 parties with the Cool Herc and everything. All the stuff I'm talking about is the stuff she told me about and the
Right.
stuff that she was a part of. And so I'm sure she was in rooms with Lyte and all of that and all of them. My shit came more, I would say like mid '90s, 2000s. So I was that last generation right before the crazy shit started going down.
Mm.
Okay,
Right.
okay. Hey,
Yeah.
K-Rock.
What up?
DJ K-Rock, let me ask you this. If you can remember, how many motherfucking did your sister destroy other female MCs, man? And what was it like? Did y'all ever get into some altercation? Like, tell us that story on tour, man.
Now you saying
Oh,
other females tried Lyte? You saying
Right.
only one person was Antoinette, and you know that got shut down quick. You know, but other than
I
that,
remember
no
that.
other
And I
tried
did
Lyte.
like her too.
Yeah.
Well, what about Roxanne Shante?
Roxanne
oh.
never tried her. No, when I say nobody else, well, you know what? I heard something that Roxanne Shante did. You know what I mean? For the first time, like last year, how she, you know, did play, but I don't even know if I heard that because
Mhm.
I never heard the last year that she did it way back then. You follow what I'm saying? And I think she was basically bragging that she's the first. She's the first, you know. But back in the days, ain't nobody wanted to try. Now, like I said, Antoinette tried, but she got shut down, you know. But, you know, I'm not taking no props away from Antoinette. You know, she called me a rockhead DJ, but, you know, but, you know, after so many years later, we met Antoinette, okay, in Atlanta at this all-females rap concert they had at the Phillips, I think the Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And and before that, I was talking to her on the phone with my man DJ Dice, you know, that DJs for Redman and Method Man.
Yeah.
And I said, look, you need to be out there. You're part of the history. You know what I'm saying? There's no beef with nobody. Come on. You know, this is an all-female show. You need to be out there. So she did come. And when she came, I brought her in the room with Lyte. And, you know, just talked. And it was all business. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they was able to talk and talk about what really happened back then. And, you know, it's all love. It's all love. And I believe right now, Antoinette is working on an album. I think she got a book out too. But she's working on some music. You know what I mean?
Wow.
She's still dope. Now, I ain't gonna take nothing away from her. She's still dope.
Hey, DJ K-Rock, pardon me. Don't be mad at me, son. I really did like Antoinette.
Yeah.
I thought her MC Lyte was level, but the only thing that fucked up Antoinette, she didn't have the status that your sister had. She didn't have that type of status.
Yeah. She didn't, and she talked about that as well. But you know, that would have been, I mean, Lyte was ready for her. If she was gonna come back after you know, hot damn ho, shut the fuck up, you know, Lyte was ready. We were ready, you know what I'm saying? So it would have been a nice situation, but like you said, she didn't have the backing that, you know, we had, you know, back then.
Now wait a minute, DJ K-Rock. Can you touch on that? Can you touch on 1980s, 90, and today? Like, talk about, you know, what was it like getting a record deal? Like, what type of skills? You know, what type of artistry, you know, you had to be in order to get that deal? What went into that to get a deal?
Here's the thing. I'm gonna try and break it down as much as I can. You know, back then, and you know, we didn't have social media. You understand what I'm saying? Back then, there wasn't a lot of studios. You couldn't get online and download a program, and now, boom, you got Fruity Loops. Now you got Cakewalk. Now you got Pro Tools. You got the hack versions, or you got all the VSTs and all the plugins. Back then, you couldn't get that because social media wasn't heard of. You understand what I'm saying? And when you got signed to a label, you were the original person with that original sound. So therefore, if another person came that sounded just like you wasn't getting the deal. You understand what I'm saying? You was not getting the deal because it's like, yo, you sound too much like that person. You sound too much like that person. But if you look back on history and all the legend of hip hoppers, everybody got their own original sound. Now, if you listen to now, everybody sounds the same. Auto-tune, everything is processed. You know, there's nothing original. Everybody sounds the same. You don't know who's who. So that was the difference because we didn't have social media wasn't available. Now social media is available. So when a person drops a song, they get straight online right now and they flood the industry with that song. So now they have that option of being independent. You understand what I'm saying? And if you know your business, know what company to go through, you shut down the major label. Now you independent. Now you getting your own 100% instead of that 15% or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, if we had social media back then, just what would happen? You understand?
Hey, yo, check this out for everybody. Call me a minute, Rhapsody. I'm gonna bring it right back to you. For the four y'all and for the people that's on Blog Talk. Listen, y'all in Blog Talk Radio. You know you should stream over to YouTube anyway if you can. But I just want to throw this out here. Show that love. If you got 50 cents, $1, whatever, hit the MPC Killer 718 BK. Please show love to the Cash App, y'all. Show that love. It's all good, you know what I mean? I'm getting my foot wet, representing, you know what I mean, doing this. So if you like what I'm bringing you tonight with the brother DJ K-Rock, Rhapsody, you know what I mean? Got my young brother K.O. Kano, Mark Lidoff, you know what I mean? Throw something in that Cash App. Show love. It's all good. But definitely I need that likes, need all that. Need the subscription. Show that love. Salute. Word up.
For sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sure.
But yo, let me tell you this here. Back in the days, there was two places. If you can rock, you understand what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You were gonna make it. And the two places for me was the Latin Quarters,
of course,
and the Apollo.
DJ Red Alert.
Of course.
If you can make it and you can perform and put on the show at the Latin Quarters and the Apollo, and you know they didn't boo you or throw something at you, you was winning. So when when we had to do the LQ, I'm sitting next to Red Alert, you know what I'm saying? And like getting ready to perform, I was like, yo, because if you went to the LQ, you knew what it's about. Niggas was snatching your chains. They had a snake. It was like a chain, like a snake. They was walking through the crowd. They was snatching your chains. Whatever, you was getting beat up. You was getting killed. You was getting murdered at LQ. So if you made it through the LQ days, yo, you someone really large right now. So when we came on, we did, you know, Cram to Understand You and Light as Rock and Paper Thin and Cha Cha Cha. It was over. You know what I mean? The crowd went bananas. You know, when we did the Apollo, we did the Apollo several times. You know, they love Light. New York loves it. You understand what I'm saying? So
of course,
those two places right there, if you didn't make it, you might as well just hang it up. Now I would
What about places like the Tunnel?
do that.
What about places
No,
like
no,
the
the tunnel wasn't around.
Tunnel was after that, yeah. Tunnel was
that
after
wasn't
that,
around
yeah.
then.
Tunnel was after that.
Okay.
Oh, hey, DJ K-Rock. What about one more? What about Union Square?
Union Square was dope too. We did that
Yeah.
a few times. Few times we did that.
But I know what you're saying. The cutthroat shit to really go down.
Even
Latin Quarter and Roof. I got you.
even the rooftop. You understand?
Yeah.
If you was a whack artist, and you might not have made it out of there. You know what I'm saying? Even the LQ, everywhere. You know. So you know the thing about it is you had to create some real dope stuff to really make noise back.
Right.
You know.
And with that being said, DJ K-Rock, in this time of 2022, you ain't gotta be nothing to get on. You ain't gotta just nothing.
Look,
like you said, everybody sounded like.
Here's the main thing: if you got a dope hook, you understand what I'm saying? It's gonna get you some noise. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get you some noise. But here's the thing that I would love to see. Because a lot of these new cats is popping off talking, yeah, we the dope thing, we making all this money, the whole nine.
No.
But I would love to see these new cats battle the legends of hip hop.
They're not gonna do that because they're scared to do it, and they ain't got no rhyme pattern to even do that.
Speak on it.
No, say it again, Kano. What you say?
I said they too scared to even do that, so they ain't gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still a young artist, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I recognize real hip hop. They're not gonna do that because they don't got bars. Like honestly, they're like if you look at new hip hop today, they don't have no bars. It's just a hook and a fire beat. You go to the club, you hear that. That's all they care about is the beat and the fire hook. They don't care about the verse nowadays. If the new artist that's out there right now, like I'm still a new artist out here, but I got bars when I really rap. But when you look at the new artists out here right now, they rap about the same thing, they talk about the same thing, and really don't live what they say. For one, for two, if you put them up against like one of the legendary artists that's out still out to this day, like if you put a new artist against somebody like Redman or Method Man, they'll get bodied quickly because the new artists ain't bringing nothing to the table in that caliber. You hear me? So looking at hip hop today, hip hop ain't what it. Hip hop is just like into a mediocre space to where they just rap about the same thing. They say how much they pull it up in some car that they can't afford, how many chicks that they bag and possibly they in the closet. And they be talking all types of nonsense in this game that really don't make no valid sense nowadays. And me, I'm a definition of a true artist out here because I recognize hip hop for what it is. And put it to you like this: when it comes to new artists right now, they really don't even know the four elements of hip hop. To this day. If you ask somebody new right now, they don't know the four elements of hip hop.
Go ahead and break it down, Kano, because I was just about to ask you the 5 elements, but go ahead and break it down.
I know 4. I probably might know about the 5th one, but I know the 4th one I really know is DJing, breakdancing, graffiti, and MCing. That's the 4 I know. I don't know about the 5th one.
Don't forget the microphone. The microphone. That's
MCing.
Yeah, that's what I say MCing. That's what I say MCing.
Yeah. And if you ask Africa Bambaataa, he says knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. No doubt.
Yeah, but
yeah,
like
you know your shit, man.
Yeah, I'm a hip hop head. I grew up around all that. You know what I'm saying? So like, to this day, I still listen to a lot of hip hop. Even though, like I said, I'm a rapper myself. You feel me? And I make a lot of music. If it's not boom bap, I'm more of an experimental type of artist. But at the end of the day, I still stay true core to the form because I grew up around it. That's in my environment. You know what I'm saying? So I already know about it. But like I said, these new artists, they ain't gonna know about it because they rap about 3 of the same things, like how much they killing somebody, how many cars they say supposed to be got, and how many girls they done smashed. Probably they ain't smashed nobody, probably still virgins or whatnot. You hear me? So I'm just keeping it real with everybody. Like this game ain't what it ain't what it is today. You feel me?
Hip hop and rap. That's the two right there. Who's hip hop and who's rapping?
Right. There you go.
Straight up.
That's right, because DJ K-Rock, I'm glad you said that. I'm not going to say their name. I'm not even going to say their name, but DJ K-Rock, Mark Live, you know who I'm talking about. I hate when these motherfuckers say such and such where hip-hop lives. No, Hip hop don't. You need to say where rap music live.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because that shit that they've been playing now, you know, back in the early days, Mark Live, K-Rock, maybe that radio station, they was playing some hip hop. Yo, shout out to Pete Rock and Marley Marl, Stretch Armstrong. But this motherfucking station running within still today, DJ K-Rock. Where hip hop live? I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So neither the way I see it, and I know you agree with this, DJ K-Rock, Mark, KO, don't call me a fucking rapper. Call me an MC. I'm an MC. There's a difference between MCing and rapping. You already know that.
Indeed. K-Rock, what do you think about the new trap, the drill that's going on? What do you think about that phenomenon and what's fueling that movement?
You talking about this rap? You
This
talking about
the drill, the
That's
you
the
know,
stuff
all
I don't like.
Yeah.
Chief Keep tape stuff.
Yeah, that stuff where, you know, they talking about smoking on the ops and you know, smoking on Tuka and, you know, killing and, you know, the kind of that Chicago drill stuff here.
Here's the thing. You know, there's real live people that's out here living this life. You know,
right?
Yeah.
Killing, smoking, drinking, raping women. You know, you know, these new cats right now don't have respect for women. You know, they rather pay for it because they genuinely can't get a woman. So they'll pay for it or take it.
No.
You know, but you got to understand why a lot of this stuff is hitting the airwaves. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, it goes deep. Like it's to condition us if you really want to talk about it. You know? The executives love, you know, for us black men, you know, and black women to get out there and degrade each other. That's full entertainment for them. You understand what I'm saying?
That life, yeah, no doubt.
And it sells. It sells. You know, you got white people and black people, all kind of nationalities listen to this person talking about how he's out here selling weed and killing and beating on his girl. And, you know, you got, you know, these women rapping out here, how they're using this man and taking his money and all of this stuff. It's selling. And they don't care that young people are out here listening to it and wanting to be just like that rapper that said that, or just like that female rapper that said that. They're conditioning us, you know what I mean, to keep living the same old way, you know what I mean, time after time after time. We have to come in and we have to change the narrative. You understand what I'm saying? And we can't get out here and write positive stuff because it's not going to sell. So for them, they're not gonna make no money. So they gotta keep, you know, allowing these rappers to come out here and rap about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the problem is. Like, it really goes deeper than that. But, you know, we'd be on this, you know, podcast all night, you know.
Right.
And you understand where I'm coming from.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying. So somehow, some way, you know, something has to change. Because it's too many people that want to be in the game and they're trying to live it on social media. And they're trying
Yo, that's a long story right there, K-Rock.
You understand what I'm saying?
Going in. Go ahead.
You know, I'm about to cut
speak your mind, man.
I'm about to cut it short, but you know, they're trying to live their life that they're rapping, and some of these rappers haven't lived that life. You understand what I'm saying? So when they get to the point where they gotta sit down, where they crying at? They crying in front of the judge. You understand?
Yeah, because they displaying their life on Instagram.
Yeah, they want to
social media.
do this, they want to do that, they want to, oh, I live this life. But as soon as you get up in that courtroom, you crying. You pleaded for life. Because now you about to be somebody's bitch.
Well, we know.
Hey, yo, listen. I
individuals
got
on
8 of y'all in here showing me love. Can you hit the like button, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. You see the Cash App, send your brother $1, whatever you want, show that love. DJ K-Rock is in the building. Mark Live is in the building. K.O. Kano is in the building. I'm your host, MP Killer Radar Van.
But check this out. Check this. I'm gonna say this, and then you say what you guys say. Ask the next questions or whatever. But these new rappers right now, it's for the time. Like she said, it's for the time right now. We in a new age. You understand what I'm saying? And these young kids, some of these young kids don't know better, so they're infatuated by what they hear. The young kids want that fast money. You know what I mean? They're in that cryptocurrency. They're in all kind of online stuff. They're in that. They want that fast money. These young kids don't know what work is. They don't know what work is.
Nah.
They don't know how to grind.
And that's where this generation that's coming up after us is going to be really lost for the future. You understand what I'm saying? And how are they going to be able to hold it down for your peoples if you have no knowledge on anything?
Yep.
That's facts.
No, I think no, you made a great point. I think what's going on right now is just they're using the music now as a tool to fuel the negativity in our community. And where the music used to be unity, peace, and fun and being creative, now it's used as a they call it demon time, so it's like
new trend.
Yeah, and the creative. I was in the studio the other day, and I use an MPC, and the standalone and sample, and I was in the studio sampling, and the kid was like, "Wow, I never seen anybody sample a record before," and he was an engineer, and I'm like, "You never seen nobody sample a record?" It's like, no, people just come in and just take the beats from YouTube. So it's like there's a lost art right now in the game. The art of it, like you said, my brother, the elements, is missing. The foundation of what this hip hop is, and and look, I think a hard thing too is, there's no litmus test anymore. Like, anybody can upload a song, which is great. It takes the power from the record labels, but there's no quality control. There's no, you get hot for a week and then there's something else happening. There's, it used to be when an album came out, people listened to an album the whole year. Now it's like a record come out in the first week, it's forgotten about. So it's like, it's a crazy.
For Jay, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the song is kind of dope in the street. It's a lot. Every week we got to keep up, up to date with what's new. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between now and back then.
Yeah.
Back then, you had a couple of months to shine on these artists, before they allowed a new artist to come through. Not overshadowing each other. All these artists right now overshadowing each other. They're battling to get to the finish line, to the front. Who's gonna be the hottest? Who's gonna put out more songs than the other one? You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna post money? It's crazy how these rappers are now. The way they disrespect women is crazy on the songs. Back then, we didn't really disrespect women like how they doing it now. Like, they blatantly just.
Hey, K-Rock, pardon me. Let me ask you, what about 2 Live Crew, Uncle Luke?
Uncle Luke, that was the sound, the Miami sound, that bass, the South sound. That was the difference. You know, he brought something totally different to the game. You know what I'm saying? He brought a lot of fun, sex, money, shaking booties. You know what I'm saying? He brought a whole different element. You know, we did shows with two live crew. I remember we did a show in 2 Live Crew. I think it was in, I want to say Augusta, Georgia, somewhere. And the cop said, if you get on stage and you say any bad words, we are arresting you. Mind you, this whole spot, it was thousands of people there. Do you hear me? Luke came on stage and he said, I don't think I'm going to be able to perform tonight. And everybody's like, what's going on? They was mad. He said the reason why is because the cop said if I say any bad word, any bitch, anything, you know what I'm saying? They were going to arrest me. But they didn't say they was going to arrest y'all. And then the beat dropped. And when I said he didn't say a damn thing on stage and he just held the mic out in the audience, and the crowd went wild and they recited every word by word for word. They cursed and everything. The cops couldn't do nothing. They were mad. Do you hear me? He didn't have to rap. He rapped like certain stuff. You know, the whole audience said all of the curse words, everything. He's just looking at him laughing. He sat down on the front of the stage and kept the show going. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yo, that's a classic ass story, DJ K-Rock. Yo, let me ask you. Now, did y'all go? Did 2 Live Crew go on before y'all, or y'all went on before?
We went on before 2 Live Crew.
So how did Miami receive y'all?
Oh man, we get love from everywhere we go. You understand?
No, I know that, but I'm saying that particular time. Coming out of New York and Lyte's a female MC. How did
you got to remember a lot of people were that lived in Miami were from New York. You know what I mean? So we was received with nothing but love. You understand what I'm saying? So we never had an issue anywhere in the United States. Anywhere, period. Everybody, when Lyte steps out on that stage, the love that she gets is incredible. You know what I mean? And we just go in and she do her thing, and she just blesses them, you know, with her lyrics. That's it.
You know what you just said just reminded me. Hey, Mark Live, you remember watching Cuban movie? You saw K-Rock, DJ K-Rock, when I think the C Cypher, the cops, they said the same thing to them. If you perform such and such, we gonna arrest you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some real shit. That's like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, we get it a lot, you know, with Ice-T, like, you know, especially with Body Count. You know, we used to do shows, and when we would do Cop Killer, they'd be like the whole sheriff department for like the Florida, you know, West Palm Beach. They'll be down there waiting to arrest us, and Ice will be like, "Yeah, they're gonna arrest me if I do it. Fuck them." And then we do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like hip hop is man. And now, you know, now we coming up on the 50th anniversary of hip hop next year, August 11th. You know, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 years. I remember Chris said, you know, rap ain't even 50 years old. You know, now we coming up on the 50th anniversary. That's amazing, man. Like, you know, crazy.
And also too, man, you know, being in the game for so many years, over 30 years, and you got some rappers that been in there for 40, almost 50. The enjoyment that you get, well, let me say this here. The respect that you give these artists that come out and perform, you know, and still can do a show and still can rock a party is one of the greatest things. You can go to an old school legendary hip hop concert and recite every rhyme,
Right.
and leave good feeling good. But you go to these new concerts, you got to look over your shoulder. you gotta, you know what I'm saying, hold your bag, you know, close and tight. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's gonna pop off. You know,
Right.
It almost takes you back to LQ, don't it, K-Rock?
but it's in a worse way.
In the worst way.
It's a worse way. It's a different feeling.
Yeah,
you know,
no doubt.
I mean, even though I have no fear when I go and do these parties and stuff like that, because we don't do parties with these shows with these new rappers. You know what I'm saying? Once in a blue moon, we might do something. If it's like a festival or something like that.
Yo,
you know,
that's fucking smart, man.
But the festivals are decent. They're nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they know how to blend the artists, the new school artists, with the old school artists, where that is a peaceful event. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm always looking around. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where we go. You know what I mean? My eyes is always on Lyte, always making sure nobody get close. You know what I'm saying? I know, like Lyte said one day to a couple of people, Lyte said, she said, you know what? K-Rock might not talk a lot. He might nothing, but he know how many people's in the room.
Yep.
He knows what's going on. You know what I mean? Because she know I stay on guard. Something pop off.
Pardon me, DJ K-Rock. That is so fucking smart, man. I like what you just said. You and Lyte, y'all don't even fuck with these certain artists out. They not worth it to do a show with them. With the energy that they bring, man. I like that. Didn't even think about it like that. That makes sense.
But you know, like I said, the promoters know how to put certain artists together to, you know, keep things as peace. You follow what I'm saying? Like, from what I hear right now, Yo Gotti, when he goes to do a show, there's always a shooting. Either in the parking lot or inside. It's always like he was out here in Mobile a couple of weeks ago, and there was a shooting. So he didn't even show up.
Wow.
Because he knows somebody was probably gonna shoot his ass.
Now Bootsy come down here and get love. They love Bootsy down here.
Right.
You know? He got love everywhere. He's street king. You know what I'm saying? He's the street king. And Bootsy, from what, you know, I don't know, I've never met him, but from what I see, he's a straight up dude. You know, that's what I get from him. He's straight up business, and that's it, you know. But you know, there's some new cats that I mess with, you know what I'm saying? That I listen to, you know, that's in my archive or something like that. But that's it, you know. Bootsy one of, you know.
No.
Kevin Gates is another one.
Kevin Gates, yeah. Yep. No Rhapsody, what are you listening to these days? What are you on right now?
Rhapsody, you there?
I see her. Maybe she froze.
Rhapsody, you there?
Probably technical
Turn your mic on. Take your mic off for mute so we can hear you.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, go ahead, Mark. What you asking?
You hear me now?
No, I wanted to ask Rhapsody what she's listening to right now. What artists are you listening to? What artists you find that are like catching your ear in these, you know?
Well, in this time, I listen to Drake a lot. I love Drake. Drake is my nigga. Outside of that, I like listening to Solange and Moonchild. These are Solange, of course, you know, she's a neo soul artist, and Moonchild also as well. They're very surprising, very amazing group. And let's see who else I like to listen to when I jump in the car. Anderson .Paak. He was a special. Yeah, he was a special find. So yeah, I find that I listen to Moonchild a hell of a lot, and I can't forget Wizkid and Lagos.
Right.
Album.
No doubt.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love neo soul too. That lo-fi sound, you know, that smooth lo-fi sound. Yeah, of neo soul and stuff. You know, they combine a lot of jazz with hip hop. But you know what I'm saying? I love that sound. You know, real music. So, you know what I'm saying? So what you listening to, Kano? What's you know, what's catching your ear these days?
As far as the new school side, I still listen to J. Cole from time to time. I'm listening to that new Nas album that he just dropped just recently, the King's
Right.
Disease 2, and the Magic joint he just dropped.
Magic, yeah.
Big L, I'm going back and listening to his second to last album. You know what I'm saying? The Double Sun that he had with his like unreleased stuff that he had. You know,
dope.
And then definitely a lot of Pac. I still listen to a lot of Tupac to this day, and Big Pun.
Oh, rest in peace.
Wow, you in your hip hop bag. That's dope. You like the classics.
I do, because like I said earlier, new music today I can't really get into like that, because it's like what y'all was saying earlier, everything sounds the same.
Brother got an old soul.
That's what everybody was saying. But
that's what
I do, but that's motivation, and it like sharpens up my lyrical skills. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's why I had to call you to invite you up, KO Kano, because I remember last time talking to you when you was going by the young Kano them 14 something years ago. Something about you didn't sound like the other rap artists or MCs back then. So I'm like, yo, let me bring on when you was like, yo, I'm not the real young Kano no more. It's KO Kano. I said, let me bring you on and introduce you to a true pioneer, DJ K-Rock. Bring you on with my legend MC brother, Mark Live Raw Breed, as well as myself and Rhapsody. Bring you on. I thought you was well worthy, because DJ K-Rock, I don't know if you waste your time scrolling on Facebook, which you probably don't. Or matter of fact, Instagram. It's really nobody worth that I would like to talk to bring on for an interview. Why? Because number one, they not gonna be able to relate to me like KO Kano. You relate, I relate to you. You ask these brothers who's Big L, they don't know. Let alone who's Lyte. Who's Queen Latifah? Latifah, she's on TV. When did you first hear about Queen Latifah? Acting. No, she was the MC. The Flavor Unit. Now Justice, New Jersey. They don't know. So K-Rock, again, scrolling is really nobody worth to really talk to or bring in a cipher. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, appreciate you for having me on here.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you having me on here too, man. You know, definitely.
Hey man, I remember those first priority music covers, man. Y'all always was balling on them covers, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, they, you know what I'm saying? I love the way we did it back in those days, man. It was the imagery. It was fun, man.
You know, when we got the show, we did some shows with Ice-T too back in the day. MC Hammer. I'm talking about we did shows with Levert, OJ's, After 7, you know, all the hip hop, KRS, Rakim, EPMD, Fresh Prince. I can just about
What about Steady B? Did y'all do shows with Steady B?
We did one show with Steady B in Philly before he dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was that one time we met. And this was like back this might have been like 87, 88. You know what I mean? Because we definitely got major love when we went down to Philly. You know, like I said, we get major love anywhere we go, you know. But just the tour with everybody, you know.
Right. Right.
When I look back, even Tupac, you know what I'm saying, with Digital Underground. I mean, yo, a lot of people don't know me and my boy Big V. We started the water fights back in the days. We used to tear Tupac's ass up. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
EB, Shock G, they'll tell you, yo, I used to wet shit up, dog. I mean, almost every city we went through, but especially like Richmond, Virginia, or the Holiday Inn, or we were banned from there. Do you understand?
Right.
Come back through there under MC Lyte, you know, crew. We had to put our names under something else because for the whole whatever floor we was on, it was Latifah. I got video on this too. Latifah.
Sounds legendary.
Nature. We were all on the floor just having water fights, man. And that was fun. You follow? Playing CeeLo, you know, having fun, you know. And nowadays you can't have that fun. Everybody's flawed too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who has the most chains? Who has the most expensive chains? Who's rolling up in a Bentley, a Phantom? You know what I'm saying? Who's rolling up in whatever car? You know. A lot of these new artists, they're too scared to even do business with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, wait a minute, K-Rock. Speaking of that, I had a great time. We had a great time with you. I know you probably pressed for time, but let me ask you a couple of things. Do you remember what whip that y'all got out at Astor Place, the paper thin video? What whip was that?
The Jettas. The Jettas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a classic New York whip.
Yeah,
the Jettas.
New York whip, you know, and back then it was me and Giz, you know, seeing whose system was louder in you know what I'm saying? I mean, me and Giz, we had a system that'll run you out of here. Like you'll hear me from like a block or two away coming.
You starting to remind me, Mark Live. Isn't that what Master A said? Master A said he was cracking street sidewalks and shit.
Right. Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you, I used to drive down south to see my family because this is where all my family is. You know what I mean? Aunts, uncles, grandmother, everybody. And before I moved down here, I used to drive down here. Man, let me tell you, I got people to this day asking me about that car that I had with the system in it. To this day, they remember how. I mean, you couldn't sit in the back seat. You had to be like this. In the back.
Hey, K-Rock, where's that car? Where is it now, K-Rock? Where is it?
What, that car?
Yeah.
Oh, that car, let me tell you something. That car is in the junkyard, but it's probably smashed and melted down right now. But let me tell you a little story, because, you know, I work on cars a little bit, and I was in there looking for a piece for my 300Z at the time. This was I moved down here, right? Okay. And I'm sitting in this 300Z. I'm like, oh shit, it got these parts. Let me go and snatch this part off, snatch that part. I'm sitting in this 300Z, and I'm sitting here, and something said, look up. And when I looked up, I said, yo, is that my car? Yo, I got out. I knew it was my car because it had a crack on the fender.
Wow.
No job.
I climbed up like 3 stories, 3 cars up, got in it, sat in it. I'm like, damn.
Wow. You like this? I did some shit in this car. This is great, right?
Hell yeah, the history in this car. And damn, because I had sold it. And I don't know what happened or whatever, but they got you know, a couple of thousands of miles out of it, you know. But I think it was like a year or 2 later, and I saw it up, and I was just like, I had to sit in it, man. It was just memories. It was just memories.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, now DJ K-Rock, let me ask you my last final question. And Mark, if you want to ask the last one, or if you want some advice or what have you, which want to ask you that as well, what advice. When I first hit you, DJ K-Rock, you don't remember. I wouldn't expect you to. Yo, I was a big fucking fan. I think I was in 1990, Shit, it was 10th grade, 9th, 10th, something like that. No, I think I was a junior. Who's the master? Barsha. Yo, where the fuck is Barsha at? Yo, that was my motherfucking man. Yo, I love this fucking album. Where's he at? What he doing?
Let me tell you, Barsha was a hell of an artist. He was under Bum Rush.
You know? Yeah, yup, Bum Rush.
West or something like that. But Barsha was getting ready to come out with some new stuff. He was working with KC from the Alliance. Which KC from the Alliance is a beast. He's a hell of a writer, hell of a producer. He's working with people. Oh man, how to, sometimes as you get older, your mind get a blank.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the credits, K-Rock.
He's working with
that cassette tape.
He was working with DJ Premier. KC's working with DJ Premier, and also KC was working with Barsha on some things. I'm gonna tell you this here: Barsha has passed away. You understand what I'm saying? Still, he was living out, I think, in Kentucky somewhere. I still don't know the whole full facts. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute, because me and Barsha, we was talking. You understand what I'm saying?
Whoa, Paul.
So I can't give you, what happened.
He passed away?
Yeah, man, Barsha.
Barsha's gone?
Yeah, man, he's gone, man.
Wow.
He passed away last year, dog. He passed away.
Hey, Mark Live. Mark, I don't think you know what I'm talking about. What we're talking, Mark Live. Barsha was the god from Brooklyn, from fucking Marlboro houses.
Yeah.
Barsha, I seen him one time, couldn't get close to him. Yo, the brother was so fucking dope, DJ K-Rock. I thought he probably got blackballed because the similarities to Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, he was that dope, But whatever happened as far as business-wise with him back then, it happened. I can't really get all into,
I wouldn't expect you to get deep into it like that.
He was a hell of a friend. He was a hell of an artist. He can rap his ass off, and the stuff that he let me hear was banging. And I hope KC finds some way of putting it out.
Wow.
What year did he pass away?
Last year, I believe. Last year.
Barsha.
Wow.
Yo, Shabar, rest in peace, Shabar. Hey, yo, Mark, I gotta send you a link, son. I know you remember Who's the Master.
Yeah.
1990.
Yeah. Wow.
He was a fucking. Hey, yo, K.O. Kano. I'm gonna send you the link too. He was a dope ass artist.
Yeah, send me the link.
But like I said, I'm still in contact with just about everybody that's on the label. The Kings of Swings I haven't really heard from, but
King of Swing, yeah, I remember them.
They're DJ Coco Chanel, me and her, that's like my sister. We stay in contact.
Coco Chanel, salute, yeah.
Milk and Giz is doing good. They're doing great. You know what I'm saying? They still making paper. They still top billing.
Shout out to Gizmo.
Me and Lyte, we still doing our thing. We making things happen. Positive K, he's still dropping songs. He's doing stand up. Comedian. He's like hosting stand up. In Atlanta.
Oh shit.
So doing this thing. So Missy Me, she's out there in Canada.
Oh, shout out to her.
Still doing her thing. So everybody's still doing something in the music,
right?
Or the entertainment business, and they're doing well. You know what I mean? They're doing well.
Kay, I want to ask Kay real quick.
Don't break out, Rhapsody. I want to come to you next. Go ahead, Mark. If you can, Mark, while you're talking to him. K-Rock, any advice that you want to give? But go ahead, Mark Live. What was you saying?
No, I just wanted to ask Kay, how many shows did y'all do, you and Lyte do before the pandemic? How busy were y'all as far as?
Oh man, we were really busy. Like almost every month or every other month, we were doing shows. The shows we were doing with Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick.
Yeah, the big legend shows. Yeah, I remember that.
Big Legends show. We did the Big Legends show. I think it was like a 10 or 20-year Legends show in Atlantic City. That was the last show we did before the pandemic. It was 2019, right before the pandemic hit. You know what I'm saying? It was in January, and it was sold out. It was like 30,000 or how many people that place holds. You had everybody was on that show. You had KRS-One, you had Rakim, you had Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. You had Kumo D. You had Naughty by Nature. You had everybody. When I say everybody was on there, came down there just to represent and show love. That was the last big show we did before the pandemic hit. We did a show last year in Virginia and Philly. I think it was in maybe August or September. And that was the last show that we did, you know.
Right.
I think I spoke to Lyte the other day. We got some shows that are coming up. So shows are starting to pick back up.
Yeah.
They're dropping all types of, you know, mask mandates, you know, but some places still want you to be vaccinated to enter the building.
Right.
But a lot of promoters are not dealing with those places because they know a lot of artists haven't been, you know, still been vaccinated and refuse to get vaccinated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but there's gonna be a lot of shows happening this year. You know, yeah.
Any advice, DJ K-Rock?
Advice to what? Like new upcoming artists?
Just for us, like, you know, if you're getting in this game,
here's the thing. What I say. If you're trying to get in this business, first learn the ins and outs. Learn the business, okay? Don't. If you're a fire artist, you're a fire MC. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't know the game, expect to get fucked. Because if they know that you're green and you don't know the business and don't know nothing about the points and the royalties and streaming, because right now, streaming is the shit right now. So if you don't know your business and you're an artist trying to, you know, make it in this game, like I said, prepare to get fucked. My advice to you is learn the business, read, figure everything out so you know you get what's due to you. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, as an MC, as for a DJ, if you are a DJ and you're trying to get in the game, here's my slogan. My slogan is, if you never carry crates of records before, you are not a real DJ. Do you understand? Yeah. You are not a new DJ if you never carry crates of records. I understand a lot of these DJs like to use the controllers and everything, but if you can't rock on those turntables, you're not a real DJ. You're a new DJ. Just like these artists, you know what I mean? They just rap. They're not hip hop. You got DJs that just stop and play DJs, but not real DJs. Don't know how to mix or don't know how to blend. You know what I mean? Perfect your craft. Learn how to, you know, keep a crowd going. Learn how to mix. You don't have to scratch, but learn how to mix. Don't just stop a song and then chicka, throw the next joint in. When I go to a spot and I'm dancing, I don't want to have to stop. A real DJ's, you're not going to stop when a real DJ's mixing. You're going to keep going until you say, damn, I'm tired. Yo, you want to go get a drink? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is. But here's the thing. You got to be passionate about this game. And you got to be real about this hip-hop entertainment game. If you are not real and you think, boom, you just make one song and that's it, you're supposed to blow up, sorry, you got another thing coming. You know what I'm saying? You have to do this 24 hours, 7 days a week if you really want to become somebody. If you really want to be on top. If you're not working to do that and hip-hop and music is not in your blood, leave it alone. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
Leave it alone. Because you have to perfect your craft every day. You have to rap every day. You got to write every day to get your wisdom, you know what I'm saying, up to par. Because you never know when somebody say, yo, he's dope or she's dope. You know what? Yo, I want you to be, you know, spit some fire. I want you to spit 16 verses on this track. If you ain't got it together, they're gonna look at you, be like, "Yo, damn, I thought you said, you know,
you was the hottest in Kansas, right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?" So my thing is this here: have the love for it, be true to the game, perfect your craft, and if you don't know, learn, read, ask questions. But if you ask questions to the wrong people, they're not going to give you the straight answer because
No.
they know what they're going to get out of you. You know what I mean? And by the time you figure it out, if you didn't know before you entered the game, it's too late. These people own your classics. And you have to wait till years or till they die until you get any type of royalties or own any type of ownership. So that is my word for the upcoming, you know what I'm saying? I hope you
Yeah.
covered it. And I hope people, you know, that's really trying to get in this game, really listen, man, and pay attention. The first thing you need to do is know the business. That's all.
That's it. Wow.
Thanks.
DJ K-Rock.
That's real.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So
hey man, thank you so much, DJ K. I don't know if you pressed for time. We could still keep rocking. I got some topics I want to talk about, but I know you don't give a fuck to talk about that bullshit. But
I tell you what, catch me on another show. Invite me on another show, and we can definitely, you know, chop it up on that, you know, and go from there. You know, I'm giving you that floor, that, you know, the opportunity to, you know, if you want me on another show, we can do that. You know?
Yes, respect. Hey,
yo,
yo,
DJ K, let's work.
Social media, where you at? What's all the social media you at?
Social media is the real DJ K-Rock. You know, and then, you know, Facebook, I go by my government name. If you know my government name, then you know how to find me, you know. But I mean, all you got to do is Google DJ K-Rock and I'll pop up. You know, if you know what I look like, you know who the real DJ K-Rock is. You got a lot of people there that want to be K-Rock. Hey, I ain't mad at them. You know what I'm saying? Because they're, you know, they're trying to do what they got to do. But the legendary K-Rock, you know who he is.
There it is.
Hey, thank you, brother, for coming through.
Salute.
Salute.
Thank you, sir.
Peace and blessings to all.
Yes, blessings, yes.
And you know,
I'm gonna probably bump into you out there, K-Rock with Ice. I'll probably bump into you.
And if when you see me, just grab me, brother.
I will.
DJ, DJ K-Rock, let's work in the future, man.
Saying I'm reachable, you know.
K-Rock, the young homie want to holler at you real quick. Kano.
Yeah, I said like in the future, let's work together in the future, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Like I said, just get my math from, you know, from Killer. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we'll talk about it. You know, just holler at me.
Kano, that's a guy right there. That's a gem. If he gives you that opportunity to pick his brain, it's priceless, man. Because I didn't have that when I was your age. I didn't have that, so it's a blessing.
Sure.
Right, right. You know, I definitely got love for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm reachable. All you got to do is reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? I do respond. If I don't respond right away, I will respond. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, hit me up and let me know what the deal is, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
All right, say less.
No doubt.
Beautiful.
No,
yeah, I'm gonna get in contact. Yeah, I'm gonna get in contact with you, K-Rock. I might have something for you. So I'm gonna talk to you. I might have something good. All right.
Yep. We'll talk about some things.
You know how real shit. yeah. Real shit. Yeah.
Let's put something together.
We will.
Make some things happen, you know.
Yes.
All right,
it's a blessing, man. Thank you, guys. Yep.
Yo, that'll be easy, man.
Peace out, man.
Thank you, sir. Yes.
Peace. DJ K-Rock just left the building.
Yeah, legend, man. Legend.
Legendary.
That was dope. Now, I just hit Rhapsody. I hope she could come back in. I just hit her. Hey, Mark Live. I know you. I know you don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm about to talk about. I'm gonna talk about it one more again, and then I'm never gonna say nothing no more. But before I get into it, K.O. Kano, man, thank you so much for coming through. But I want to give you the floor. Do you want to talk the titles of your album, your social media, your stream where people can go cop your shit at? Go ahead, K.O. Kano. I'm gonna give you the floor.
For sure, because after I got to head out. So, yeah, y'all can follow me on all my social medias at Real KO Kano. I do respond to everybody whenever I can. Like I said, I just dropped a project called The College Life Sophomore Year. That project came out recently, and I just dropped a new song called What's Beef, and I'm working on like an EP and 2 other projects as we speak right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm producing a record for somebody right now too. So I'm working on a lot of different projects and stuff like that outside of that. So, but other than that, though, it's been a pleasure being on here with legends on here. Y'all legends, man. You know what I'm saying? This platform about to blow up real soon, man.
Thank
It's
you,
like a
man.
legendary situation.
Thank you,
What,
sir.
what's your social media, KO Kano? All your social media.
Yeah,
At the real, yeah.
On all the social media is like on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that is at Real KO Kano. You know what I'm talking about? And if y'all want to, like, you can Google my name, KO Kano. You're going to see all where my music is, all that. You feel me? Like all my projects on SoundCloud, you know, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Pandora, Deezer, everywhere. You
Definitely,
Right,
yo. I'm gonna get your information, Kano, from Radar. I can send you some beats.
For sure. You know, yeah, you send me some beats, I'm definitely gonna murder them. You
I
will get
know
some
it.
bars.
I know it. I'm excited. I'm gonna send you some shit to go out on the block and stand on the corner and look at people crazy. That's the type of shit I do.
All right, say less though. When you send that to me, like I said, I'm a murder. Ask Radar Van about me. I got that heat. I got that work.
Yeah. I'm gonna send Mark one of your joints.
Yeah. Pleasure,
say
man.
less. Pleasure.
All right,
Y'all
KO
take it easy.
Kano.
Yes.
Salute.
We'll be hollering soon, for sure.
For sure, man. Y'all be easy, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Peace. Mark ripping. Yo, Mark, you trying to hang out with me for a little bit? You trying to hang out for a minute, or you got some shit you doing? Yo, you there? You frozen? Froze. Mark Rip, you froze. All right, he's frozen. Mark Live is frozen. Okay. All right, what up, y'all? What's going on? Let me turn the music up. And I'm still live on Blog Talk. Hope y'all can hear me. You should. So, I'm going to speak about this, and I'm going to leave it alone, man. But I want to say shout out to everybody that came through. Okay, son is reboot. Mark said he rebooting. Yeah, no doubt. And I'm let me go back to the comments. Let me go back inside the comments. A few of y'all shouted out. Oh, that's Mark right there. G Major, you shared a great interview. I hope y'all showed mad love to the Cash App, man. I didn't hear my shit bing bing, but you know, y'all do it, you do it when you can. All good. So look, I want to speak. No, United Kings, salute, son. Yeah, Emperors, that was a dope joint. Classic. Who else we got here? Mr. Sparks, what up, son? Peace. It's the word. Mr. Widow. And also my man Logic. Ja Logic. Salute. So look, you know what I'm about to talk about? I don't even find this shit funny, man. I don't even find that funny. See, here's the deal. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not going to speak on this shit no longer. This is the last time I'm going to speak on it. I know I'm going to post Tony Rock's, Chris Rock's brother. I know I'm gonna post his response. I'm definitely gonna post that. But look, I want to talk about the apology. Will Smith made an apology, but see, I don't respect that apology because I'm putting all the blame on Jada Pinkett. I'm gonna put 50% or 60% on Will Smith, but I'm gonna put 100% on Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm on Jada Pinkett. I'm putting the blame on her because look, again, how would Chris Rock know? Matter of fact, who is alopecia? I don't even know what alopecia is, but I did search and I seen a little. Oh, Mark came back in. Yo, son, I don't see you, Mark. I hear you. Can you hear me? Yo, 7.
Yo.
Oh, there you go.
Yo.
Yeah,
you don't
I see
me?
you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but
I hear you. Still freezing a little bit. Yo, like move your joint around.
Yeah.
I hear you, but I don't
Okay. Yeah.
I still hear you, but you can stay there, Mark. You can stay there. Can you hear the music in the background?
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me talking over the music?
Yeah.
Is it clear? Is it clear? 7. Yeah, you gotta keep rebooting. Keep rebooting. Yo, I kick you off and I bring you back on. Just come back in the lab and shit. Just come back in. Yo, who is alopecia, man? I never heard of alopecia. I did go to Google. I'm not sure if alopecia is a cancer or some type of disease, but to Jada Pinkett, I'm just gonna say I really want to wild out. Neva, Neve. All right, so I gotta watch my language. I don't like wilding out with the curses and you right there. So I'm gonna keep this clean. I'll keep this clean. To Jada Pinkett Smith, I don't give a damn. Alopecia, if it's a disease, cancer, I don't really have no feelings. Because again, I put the blame on Jada Pinkett. Now, I've been a Fresh Prince before he used his real name, Will Smith. I've been a Fresh Prince fan and all that. Now you can say I might be 20% of a fan. Here's the deal. The joke, G.I. Jane, wasn't really that funny. Not to me. I mean, it was funny a little bit. I didn't even see Demi Moore's movie when she first played G.I. Jane. I didn't even really check the technique like that. Rest in peace to Guru. I didn't really check the technique of G.I. Jane. So when Chris Rock told the joke G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it, ha ha. But that shit wasn't really that funny, son. Will Smith laughed at it. You saw that. He laughed at it. He laughed. Jada Pinkett put the look on her face. You already know the rest. I ain't even got to say it. You know the rest. But you know what? You know what's really messing with my soul? Just seeing the look on Chris Rock's face, especially when Duke walked back to his seat. When Will Smith walked back to his seat, keep my wife out your fucking mouth. And Chris Rock is like, yo, it's a G.I. Jane joke, son. Yeah, keep the name out your. And he's like, I'm going to. That shit messing with my soul. Like, you act as if Chris Rock really said something murderous. Like your wife is dying, like she's dying, losing her life, and Chris Rock just wilds out anyway, not giving a damn. Even if he knew it didn't know and looking at her looking sick and telling a joke about her, it's not that serious. And I see that Will Smith done stepped in knee deep in shit. He's knee deep, son. I mean, knee deep, kid. Resigning. And then I just got the news that Netflix is backing off his so-called new movie. Everybody's backing away. But shout out to Tony Rock. Shout out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the response. Let me find that response, son. Let's look for that response. For real. Tony Rock, he did some show somewhere, and he said if anybody step up on the stage, this is not the Oscars. You run up on this stage, the only thing you gonna be awarded is these fucking hands. These hands is gonna be yo, rightfully so. Tony Rock went off. Rightfully so. Like, yo, you put your hands on my brother. Yo, I just want to play this. Let's listen to this. I'm gonna turn this shit up too.
Hello, my name is Chris Rutherford.
Let's listen to
and
this.
Publisher of Christian Faith Publishing. You ever meet somebody that don't drink, and you look at them like it's something wrong with
Let's
them?
listen to this real quick.
You actually look at them like it's something wrong with them.
Matter of fact, this is 5 minutes. Wait, let me find a shorter version. Let me find a shorter version because it's like 5 minutes. Let's find a shorter version. This is it. All right. I wanna get. Hold up.
If I say anything tonight, anybody got a fucking problem with? You got one motherfucking option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing.
No doubt.
Because if you think you're gonna walk up on this stage, this ain't the motherfucking Oscars.
Nope.
And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for shit with these motherfucking hands.
Blah! This is not the Oscars. You come up on this stage, you're not nominated for nothing but these fucking hands. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Tony Rock, I'm with you. Son said it's on site. Will Smith done stepped knee deep in shit. Okay? Yo, I put the blame on Jada. I put the blame on Will Smith as well, but yo, son, let me tell you like this. Now, I know what y'all saying out there. You know, y'all saying things like, well, yo, you not in that situation. You don't know until you get put in that situation. Yo, I've been in situations. Motherfuckers have disrespected me with their mouth. Have disrespected me with their mouth. Said some hurtful fighting words. Even talk shit and diss my dead grandmother. Rest in peace. I didn't do shit. I didn't say nothing. I didn't do nothing. Word bond. All I'm waiting for while you running your mouth, put your hands on me. Touch me.
60 seconds.
It didn't happen. That's old girl on Blog Talk saying 60 seconds. So we're about to get ready and lay down swiftly off of Blog Talk, but we may still be recorded. I've been in situations, you know, in person, online. Ran into some kid before the pandemic hit. maybe I was wrong, but I confronted Duke. Rest in peace to Papa Wu. I confronted son, and I forget something I said, but it was to the point where we was in each other's face, nothing went down. But when we went above ground, because this was in the subway, when we went above ground,
10 seconds.
he was standing, I don't know, 6 feet. He spit at me, but the way he spit, it was like a thick little spit. I'm sure if he wanted to spit on me, he would have did that. And if he would have spit on me, yo, it would have been on. Oh, this is Rhapsody. Peace.
And I've been running around. I had to change location, and then it was just fucked up. The whole connection, I couldn't hear shit.
Well, it's all good because we just leveled down off of Blog Talk Radio. But let me see on the other window. Okay, so we still recording. Before we build Rhapsody, hold up a second. I'm telling this story. The guy, right, that I used to work with, rest in peace to Papa Wu, you could tell when somebody doing a fake spit, Rhapsody, a fake ass spit. If I'm a spit at you, and the spit gonna hit you. This motherfucker threw a fake spit at me, but I told him, I said, ain't shit between us but the air. He didn't spit. The spit hit the ground. I said, son, come at me. Come touch me. You think he touched me? He didn't fucking touch me. So this is my point, what I'm saying, Rhapsody. Since you just came in, then I'm gonna let you go and tell your story. The shit that Will Smith did was really fucked up. And I said on my IG post, if it was fucking Paul Mooney would have tore Will Smith ass up. But the bottom line is, I put 100% blame on Jada Pinkett. I put 50% on Will Smith, but Will Smith, again, he done stepped in, he's knee deep in shit for us. He fucked up his brand by touching Chris Rock. So like I said, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm letting it go. I won't speak on this shit no fucking more. I'm 20% still a fan of Will Smith, but hey, Team Chris Rock, I understand what my man Mr. Roland Martin was saying. It should be Team Chris Rock and Team Will Smith. Okay, I buy that, but I'm rolling with Chris Rock because Will Smith should not let no motherfucking woman that's toxic control your motherfucking move. And all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna close, y'all. Rhapsody is here, and no disrespect to you, Rhapsody, when I say a man should not let no fucking woman control his fucking moves. You should be the man. Instead of taking up for your fucking woman, you should take care of your woman. Take care of her. You always have to, take up. If a motherfucker put his hands on you, see, I'm all about the physical. Fuck the mental. Again, I understand you say that, oh, you don't know if you in that situation. I just told y'all, I was really in that situation. I'm all about, I just want that motherfucker to lay one finger on me and it's on. But I'm going to end it right there and just say, yo, I hope one day Will Smith will stop that bullshit, because that shit on Instagram, that little apology on Instagram, I'm not, no. You got to talk to that black man, your black brother. You got to let him know. If I was Chris Rock, and I'm not, and I hate to be cliche and corny to say that, Chris Rock need to get 50 million. Go get a fucking bag. Get a bag. And I know Chris Rock probably don't agree with Tony Rock, but Tony Rock, his brother say it's on site. But you're gonna get fucked up. But anyway, that's my take on it. I'm chilling out. I'm gonna get this interview on with the lovely fucking Rhapsody, the original Rhapsody. And hey, thank you for coming through with DJ K Rock, my brother Mark Live, and all that. I'm glad you came back. So this is YouTube. I don't think I ever went. I don't think I ever did a few hours more, but whatever YouTube do, it's on them. The recording to be there. But Rhapsody, I want you to tell your story. Then once I get the recording, I'm gonna chop this shit up in pieces. I'm gonna chop a few of it up in pieces so we can post it around social media. But Rhapsody, talk to us. I want to know more about the brand new Heavies because I remember brand new Heavies. I do. Some years ago. Yeah, I remember them.
Yeah, their biggest song I think at that time was "Never Stop, Never Giving Up." Never stop, never giving up. Never stop, never giving up. You know, that kind of thing. That was a big song for them back then in the 90s. And then that was one of the last songs in the Dear Davenport. The main singer was with them for a while, but she left after she did the brother sister, and I think Saida Garrett took over.
Okay.
So Saida Garrett I ended up realizing that was Saida Garrett at the VMAs with Snoop Dogg in the choir. When you heard the soloist, Murda.
What year was that? What year was that?
94. VMAs 1994. You pull it up. Murda Was the Case with Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
So she was the one that was doing the solo. In the back. She was killing that. You know how to be running it, you know. So she killed that. But yeah, my boys and I was fucking around doing great music, and we actually came in a meeting with what is his name? He passed away. He was one of the A&R that was fucking with Puppy back in the day. He the one who put on Outkast. It was a meeting with Outkast and a meeting with my two dudes. And they went with Outkast. So we got turned down for the deal for Outkast. I would love to pull the brothers on for them to really talk and go deep in that, because I wasn't in the room. I heard about that part. So yeah, that was ill. So we said, well, you know what? We don't feel so bad getting put to the side for Outkast, and no social media, of course. So if you don't have the push and you're going through shit, you ain't gonna be able to put it out the way you want to. It's so hard to get to the studio. It's so hard to just be in the studio. And we used to have fucking fun. We had fun. We had to end up getting studios in the home, and we had a lot of great music. I wish I could find a lot of it. Wrote a lot of hits.
So you said Outkast. That's Big Boy and Andre 3000, right?
Yes.
So did you, were y'all talking? Like, were y'all in talks of working, or
they had went to a meeting with what is his damn name? What's the A&R nigga that fucked with Diddy? That put Diddy on. Diddy was underneath his wing.
Oh, you talking about Harrell?
Yes, Andre Harrell.
Rest in peace. Rest in
right.
peace.
We my boys end up getting a meeting with him through the family of that family that ran that Hit Factory back then. So you know everybody was coming through, so everybody made connects. She got him in to talk to him. So it was a choice between Outkast and us, and they went with Outkast.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know the middle story. I want to, maybe one day if we do this again, I can grab them and they can really get deep on the Black Plague time period too.
Hey, call me, Rhapsody. Where's your special guest at? Why don't you happen to call in now, or
I tried. She got too smoked out. And she's like,
now who was your special guest? What's their name?
It's my sister.
Okay.
It was my sister, and she's recovering from some illness she had, so she was getting ready to jump on the phone, but I guess after some amount of time went by, she couldn't get on. She smoked a weed and went. She's like, I can't do it. I'm going to sleep.
Okay, no doubt. So
but she got a lot of history. That's somebody that if you pull us both on, at one point, I'm gonna be back. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes real deep, deeper than this. She's gonna throw
So
some history
so
at you.
how okay, how close are you now with the members and the brand new heavies?
Well, we weren't friends with the brand new heavies. We got casted in that as a twin crew.
Oh, so it wasn't
Um,
like a personal relationship, like
no, no, we were actually out there as the bold definitions is what we called ourselves in the 90s. We were full
bold
figure.
definition.
Mm-hmm. And we
Now
were
where is the bold definition at? Like y'all still got that name? Can you still find bold definition? Can you Google that? Search that.
yeah, you should be able to see that. And I have a page that shows a lot of the stuff from the past and that time period.
Oh, you
HD.
know what? I remember you mentioned that when you tagged me yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yes, we just turned it up and we call it HD now. HD bold
Okay.
definition in HD. So yeah, there's a lot of history there, a lot of groundbreaking moments for black women that nobody and female full-figured women that nobody really talked about. Because only time they really showed the big girl was if they were out of shape or weird shape. You had the It's Raining Men crew. They wanted to make fun of it. So
You
saw,
have called me Rhapsody. You had me laughing earlier. You came with the real. I can't repeat what you said, but the way you was like the real shit got the big. You came with the real. You came with the real. Respect to that.
yeah, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real. Ass has become like a fucking temple or some shit. It's like, and they went like we were talking about how they ran past all the original creators of music and and time, and like there were a lot of great people that got skipped over because of they didn't have the opportunities. So that's the thing. So I'm one of them people that got like kind of passed over because if you don't know about us, then if you don't talk
Right.
about history, you won't know. I know Snoop would remember us if we were to sit down and see him again. He'd be like, "Oh shit, we were sitting there. It was me, Sheila. My sister's name is Sheila, by the way. Snoop Dogg and Ricky Harris was alive at the time. So, and it was they smelled like weed all day. You got high by just sitting next to them. so,
No doubt.
so it was actually a sit down between him, my sister, and Ricky Harris. We were all right on the couch, just chilling, talking to each other. Now that was a close moment with my cousin that put us onto that project. So
let me ask you, Rhapsody. What are you doing today for the music? Are you still in the studio? Do you go to the studio? Do you
I haven't
have a home
honestly.
studio? Are you putting
Not,
stuff out to be streamed? Do you have like a Spotify? Are you selling like what you doing today with your music?
right now, I'm not really doing anything but just sharing it. I've been sharing it forever. So it's time to
Okay.
actually do something with it. Like I was telling you and the other guys earlier that I was dealing with kids and different life issues that came up during that time, but I still kind of kept my name kind of popping online. At least with that, somebody gets to see. If you didn't know
So
me,
is it a hobby? Like it's just like a hobby?
it's more like a hobby now. I'm in like until I get back into choosing something that I want to do. Right now, I'm just getting my teenagers together. So, I went me and a friend of mine. I went to high school with. I went to high school with Omar Epps, Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans is I just have a lot of great friends and connections from high school and everything. And when I was homeless, he really came through and helped me out on a couple of occasions. And
that's the Wayne
yeah,
brothers.
Marlon Wayans, Marlon, the youngest one.
That's dope.
Yeah, and he really he. I remember when I met him for the first time. We were in freshmen in high school, and I went down to the drama department where he was. We snuck down there. It was a couple of girls and me. I'm walking through. Next thing I know, I feel somebody, 2 hands slap me in the ass. Boom! And this nigga, I start running. And I'm like, motherfucker, you owe me for the rest of your life. So I guess that's why he loves me and he helps me when I'm in trouble. Because
so Marlon is a real comedian in life. Like,
yeah,
he's really like that.
Yeah, he was really he does a lot of great movies. And now that he did that bit in Bel Air, that piece as a dramatic actor, they're getting to see the dramatic side.
I heard about that. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't. I saw on I saw on Hip Hop News.
mm-hmm.
I did see that. What was he playing? The father?
Yeah, the father of Fresh Prince.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the fucked up dad, you know. So he came through heavy on that, and in Respect, he came through too on some dramatic shit too. So he was beating ass in Respect.
Yo, hey, Rhapsody, you know what my favorite shit is?
Which one?
Senseless. Senseless is so damn hilarious.
Oh, I didn't see. I don't.
With him and David Spade, that shit is hilarious.
I gotta check it out.
So the Waynes is from the BX.
They from Manhattan.
Yeah, I thought one of them. Yeah, that's right. From Manhattan. That's right.
Lower East Side. Yeah, I met them when I went to high school. Mm-hmm.
But you went to school in Manhattan, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
LaGuardia High School of the Arts. Mm-hmm.
What you said?
It was called LaGuardia High School of the Arts. I
heard of that school.
Spin-off from the Performing Arts High School that used to be on 130 something street. Yeah. They moved it downtown.
Okay, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No doubt.
So much shit going on. And it's just so many stories, so many different things.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What's the best time? I know you told me that I know you told your age earlier, but what's the best time of your life, your best year of your life that you just, people say you lived your best life. I don't want to say best life. Just tell me your favorite year, favorite time of your life where it was just the shit. Like life, it was the greatest for you. You loved it. Like a memorabilia.
I have so many because we were promoting.
Your main one that just
that's like trying to choose the best, like Eddie Murphy said, it's trying to choose the best episode on the Jerry Seinfeld show or the
so I got one for you. I got one for you. Now this should sum it up. Tell me a part of the year where people was feeling your music and it just popped off. Where you had CDs and cassettes right back then.
Yeah. I was promoting my a crew of great MCs, Newark's own Derange, Newark Angelus, G Poetic, Mean Gene, Stamps. What's his name? A lot of them. I'm trying to remember their names, man. And shit.
Did you say Newark Angelus?
Yeah, Newark Angelus. His name is
crazy name, Newark Angelus.
Right, because he represents both, and his Facebook page is G Poetic. So I could to sum up the whole shit. I think the best time of my life was when I was fucked up in them streets, and we were sleeping in a car in LA, trying to move.
This was the best time of your life, really?
Yes, getting
about that. Go ahead.
And it was just a time of freedom. And when I reached out to Marlon Wayans, I hadn't talked to him in about maybe 20 years. Because the last my song we were at our 20-year reunion, and it was funny because what they do at our school, they have every since we graduated in 1990, they have everybody at ending 0 and 5 have their own room to group up and meet up. So I come into the room with our year and I hear, oh, raps. I got a nice little love. I'm like, oh shit. And then all of a sudden, I felt like the crowd got louder, like, oh, and I'm like, damn, I'm getting all this love. Like, what the fuck? So I turn, next thing I know, I feel a hand wrapped around my waist, and somebody go, hey, hey, hey. And I look and I'm like, oh shit, Marlon, what's up? He's like, yo, what's up, mama? So he grabbed me. So I was like, that explains that second wave of love that was overwhelming. It wasn't for me. My shit was decent, but it got better with him. And after that happened, I didn't talk to him for a while. And I reached out to him when I was in trouble. And when he rang me back, I heard that bell from Messenger go ding, like 5 a.m. And he like, what up, Rap? And I was like, oh shit. Then I broke it down. Yo, I'm fucked up, blah, blah, blah. He's like, don't worry, I got you. I'm overseas right now. I'm gonna come, I'll send you something. I hit you on your GoFundMe page. And I was like, oh man, that's what's up. So next 24, 48 hours, I had like a G in my my fundme page. And he said,
and this was from Marlon?
He said, I hope this helps. Love, nice. MW. And love MW. So nice. When I woke up out my sleep, I'm looking, I'm like, MW. I'm like, who's this? Who's this? I was like, oh shit, Marlon Wayans. Me and my daughter was like, ah. So we were able to find a place and move in. I stayed there in Cali for about a year. So ever since then, I've been doing comedy, and everywhere he goes, I pay for a ticket. I go, if he's in my town, I go to him. And when at the end of the show, I'm able to go to the back where he is. I just let his people know, hey, tell him Rhapsody in the house, LaGuardia. They'd be like, okay. Then he'd be like, send her in. And then we have a nice little conversation, take pictures. And, you know, he's really sweet. He's really a really down to earth, great guy. You know, condolences to him losing his mom. I know what that feels like. It's very brand new for him. 20 years for me with mine, but he's just like maybe 2 or 3 years now, and that's, I know that's been hard, but he's doing what he do. So
have you ever met his sister?
I met a couple of sisters. He has like
the funny one. The real
they're
funny
all hilarious, but Kim, the one from the TV that
Kim, living color.
I didn't meet Kim, but I met Shantae, his niece, and I met some of the other sisters that nobody's ever seen. Because when I went to one of his shows in 2015, they were in the back, and I got introduced to a couple of family members that nobody ever sees. So it's a lot of other sisters there too that nobody sees. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, great guy. But I know I dated an icon, ultramagnetic MCs.
Wait, Ultra who?
I'm one of the ultramagnetic MCs.
Hey, I want to tell you something. You know what? I gotta give you. You know what? When I do meet you, I think I'm gonna give you. I think I'm gonna give you a couple of roses. You know why? Mark Live didn't tell you, my co-host. You know who his cousin is? His cousin is Cool Keith.
Really?
Cool Keith is his cousin.
Yep. I mean, it said.
I'm like, damn, you hardly hear people mentioning ultramagnetic, but when you mention ultra, I was like, oh shit, Rhapsody, yo, you know, like, yeah, you definitely, you from the Bronx too? I'm like, it makes sense. Ultramagnetic, the BX.
Yep. I met Said G in my 20s in Manhattan on a train. He helped me out with my bags.
you know that's my Leo brother, because I'm a Leo.
Yeah, I love your Leos. All the Leos are great, man. My son is a Leo.
Brother. No doubt.
I love my Leos. He and we still friends to this day.
You and Said G?
Yeah, we dated in 2 different decades. You know, we tried twice, you know, but we realized this is better this way. We cool as shit. Yeah, his daughter came to see me New Year's Eve. We had a great time. It was cold as shit. We tried to hang, but we really couldn't. Latasha, what up? What up, Miss Parham Marie? So yeah, but yeah, that's my dude. That's my dude. Anytime we see each other, always have a great time. And it's so many things. I can't think of everything now, but yeah.
Wow. The rant, what's that? The Rant Union said that's beautiful. You see it? They said that's beautiful.
Thank
No
you.
doubt.
That's what's up. Yeah, it is. It's great memories, man. A lot of, we made a lot of genuine connections back then. I miss the music in the parks. I miss having the DJs come out and, get behind the ropes. Behind the ropes, you felt like you was the shit. My sister's like, she always be behind the ropes and shit, That was like the thing, like your badge, you know what I mean?
Well, look, I'm definitely, me and you gonna connect when I come out to Las Vegas. We got that convention coming up May 24th. I'm definitely gonna have that pass for you. I can't wait to meet you in person. And then it's probably, no doubt, it's probably gonna take you back. Because I know you probably haven't been in some hip hop type convention in a good minute. And coming to this, it's probably gonna take you back. And still, we making connections. We, introduce you, meet some other people, this and that. Because my man got my partner that you met, Mark Live, he owned the hip hop 50th anniversary. Because we getting ready, hip hop is getting ready to turn.
Oh, that's right, turn 50. Yeah, like me. It's my age.
No doubt. But hip hop this year is getting ready to turn 49. I'm about to turn 49. And what's dope, I was born July 24, 1973. Hip hop was born August 11, 1973. So we getting ready to turn 49, no doubt. And the 50th coming up next year, the 50th, we got the 50th anniversary, or my man Mark Live got the 50th anniversary. So they own the rights to that, meaning so whoever try to throw hip hop 50th, they got to go through my man Mark Live.
That's what's up. Good thinking. Yeah, that has to go down. That's gonna be incredible. I think Kaz is having something. My sister was telling me something is coming up.
In May?
Nah, not in May. I think it's I'm not sure. I gotta get the information right. I gotta go to Kaz page, Grandmaster Kaz page, and see what's happening. But he got some stuff going on in the Bronx that's like some type of milestone shit going on. So I gotta figure out what that is.
You know what? If you find out, let me know. Because I'm in BK. I'm from Brooklyn. I'll go up to the BX and wherever it's at, let me know. I wanna go holler at Cash.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm gonna find out from her tonight.
I've already been to the Hip Hop Museum. The museum is open out in the X.
Really?
The Hip Hop Museum.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now that you probably gonna need to come back to your borough to go visit the Hip Hop Museum. If you go on Facebook or Instagram, type in Hip Hop Museum, you can communicate with them.
Right.
Yeah, the Hip Hop Museum.
Is that? It's not the Bronx Museum. It's not at the Bronx Museum, is it?
Not the Bronx Museum. It's an actual museum. It has. You know what? I'm gonna post a few videos and pictures because I took my daughter. We went like 7 months ago. They still building it, but it's a little room, and they got all the classic pictures of Roxanne Shante, the Treacherous Three, Spoonie G, Curtis Blow. They even got Ultramagnetic up in there. They got Roxanne. It's dope. It's called the Hip Hop Museum.
Where is it?
It's over there off of matter of fact, right in your old neighborhood, Grand Concourse, right over there by Target. Right off of Grand Concourse. Here, you know what? I'm about to tell you right now. Hip Hop Museum. Because it's right off of Grand Concourse.
And what, 167?
It's over there by the post office. You know the post office?
Which one?
What's the street? I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me look it up for you so I can get you the right address.
Don't give me a landmark. Give me a street.
No. I'm about to tell you right now. Oh, it's Exterior, 610 Exterior Street. Exterior.
So that's
That's
what
like
Third Avenue?
behind the Grand Concourse. Matter
Third
of
Avenue?
fact,
Fordham?
it's right off the four. It's right off the 4 train to Grand
Fordham.
Concourse. You
Okay.
come right up. There's that post office that been there forever. But you see, I'm not from the Bronx, but
Oh wait, 149. You talking about 149th Street?
in Grand Concourse, yes.
Yes, got it. I had the
It's
picture.
right there.
Got it.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta check them out. Hip Hop Museum. Yeah, I'm gonna post a video. Tag you in it, huh?
Oh, that's okay. That's what's up. Do that because my sister's moving back. So, we're gonna get our shit together and get over there and see what's going on over there. We ain't been back in about 10. Well, I haven't been back in 10 years. She hasn't been back in about 7, I think. So we're gonna figure this shit out and go check out this museum. I know it was the bomb because I think they had an opening, right? They had pictures.
They did. They had a groundbreaking, but I was like, damn, I missed that. They had a groundbreaking with Grandmaster Flash, Fat Joe,
right? Cass, everybody.
And I seen your X-Man up there, Said G.
Oh, he was there. Okay. Of course, he had to be. Couldn't be in the house without him.
Oh, you know what? I wouldn't be right if I don't tell you this, Rhapsody. The last Ultramagnetic album came out. It was called Best Kept Secret, and I got a song on there called Super Spellbound. I did the hook.
What?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I did the hook.
All right, that's what's up.
I did the hook.
That's yeah, we gotta send
the last Ultramagnetic album that came out. Like, it's been about what, 9 years now. It was a cool album. Mo Love is cool because Brooklyn. When I go downtown Brooklyn, I call Mo Love up. Me and Mo is cool.
That's my dude. That's my dude. I see him on my timeline sometimes. He jumped through.
Yeah, he a good brother. And T.R. Love. T.R. Love is cool too.
Yeah, so we gotta do this again. Definitely, we gotta plan it again. I'm gonna have to run out of here. It's 9:30 right now for me. I gotta make some moves, but
now throw out your social media where people can check you out.
You can find me on Facebook as the original Rhapsody, Rhapsody Autumn Nayland, or on Twitter as the original RHAP. On Instagram, just search for Rhapsody Nayland, and 3 of them will pop up. You'll see my face. And you also can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/Rhapsody Nayland. My name, Neyland, Rhapsody Nayland. So all of the links are on Facebook and on Instagram. Everything intertwines. Oh, and I have an OnlyFans. So anybody who wants to see me on OnlyFans, pay that membership. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. You got an OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, the original Rhapsody OnlyFans. Referrals, send them out, check it in, subscribe. I'm tired of motherfuckers in my inbox talking about send me a pic. I'm like, go look at one, subscribe, motherfucker.
No doubt. That's right. Well, Rhapsody, thank you for coming through. I appreciate the love. And I'll call you again. And you know what? We could do you and I don't know, maybe another independent artist, right along, and we just pop off.
Right. I have so many things. Nobody knows how to brand me. I do so many things. I have so many things.
All right. Well, let's figure
it out.
Let's talk about it, and I'm gonna create another flyer because I'm gonna continue to promote this show amongst my other ones. I'm gonna create another flyer with another pic of you. And create another event so people can keep subscribing, watching this channel.
That's what's up. That way I can get to show them who I am as opposed to what I do. Salute.
Peace. Thank you.
No doubt.
Rhapsody. So, yo, I want to, before I get up out of here, damn, 2 hours, 33 seconds. No, 2 hours, 34 minutes and 6-something seconds. Shout out to April. Walk away. Hey, yo, April, I'm shouting you out. Can I get in your timeline? No, I'm just bugging, but yeah. Shouting you out, April. April Walker, Walkerware. Shout out Maurice Malone, the hip hop shop. Rest in peace to Proof. Rest in peace to Proof. I used to be at the hip hop shop. Shout out to Mo Malone. Used to roll with him, DJ Soul Fingers. Shout out. But before I get up out of here, let me play one of my joints. Let me play one of my joints and we're going to say peace. Play one of my joints. Matter of fact, I'm going to play this joint. It's called Call Me Radar Van. Nice little joint. Classic. New joint. Let's rock that. Let's turn the speakers up. Plus, I got a show coming up out here in New York City at the Parkside Lounge. I'm going to be performing. Little bullshit show. 7 minutes to rock. I got the flyer and all. I'm going to post that. But anyway, I'm going to be rocking this joint here. I'm going to perform this joint. Call Me Radar Van. My favorite joint here. I did the beat, of course. NPC Killer. So we going to rock that. And, fucking commercial.
If you're looking to shift your career into high gear, Tires
Fucking
Plus
commercial,
is looking
Rob.
for you.
Let's go.
Yeah. 1995.
Reppin'.
Representing Brooklyn. It's 2019. My name is Radar Van, son. Check this out, son. Hey, yo, son, listen to what I write. What I write is guarantee it's that shit you don't like. When I start a fight, I'm picking up my raps and my knocks. It's enough to knock this shit out your ass and get cut. Get a paper cut, turning my page. I got the 12 gauge. I keep it 100 and shit in your face. When I'm pulling my fists, keep the pork I eat fish. The only thing on my plate on my table is fish. If you're eating the ribs, I stick you right in the ribs. The fuck out of here. You and your ugly ass kids. I'm ready on bit. You know me for the jacket and shit. The porno king. A nigga still jacket and shit. When I'm riding hit, I strike a match to sticks. The forward's fire. Gasoline shoots and shit. The water out me. The rubber band strings and all. My project building. Blood bad strings in the hole. If you calling the cop, for what you cop or get shot, that's what you get. Don't call my block, the mics get knocked. Beep it. Radar Van. Radar Van. You know my name? Radar Van. From East New York. Brooklyn don't be Radar Van. Radar Van. I chop the wood, the back of the fan. When you see me in the streets, yell me Radar Van. Know my name, call me out and say Radar Van. Radar Van. You know my name, son. Radar Van. East New York, Radar Van. Walk in New York City, they don't be call me Radar Van. Hey yo, I feel like glass, my red leather jacket and chain, hot boot with the glass. I keep the glass so sharp, I kept my back in the back. The football door, I shot your man out of his car. You took the Uber acting a loser, I blew up your slip. The fuck out of here. You showed your livers, ain't for the lip. A little bit of money, no change, got change for the year. Speakers too loud, see the man can bleed from the ear. It's nothing to bleed. Yeah, you can get it in blood, it's horrific. You niggas got thrown in the mud, the work in your stomach, the sticks up, eating your flesh. You think that's niggas nothing. You get hold your breath, deep in the water, it's 10 feet, your legs ain't long. Whole ass rappers ain't shit, no disease on the storm. I'm the only MC, and I know where I belong. The black fist for your face get punched. I'm dragging your ass. I stomp your ass all on the ground. If you think this is a joke, then step on it. I'll fuck the shit out your white streets.
Radar Van.
You know my name, Radar Van. When I walk in the door, they call me out Radar Van. Radar Van. My name is Radar Van. Radar Van. On the block up in Brooklyn, call me Radar Van. Radar Van. Hey.
Peace.